This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Vernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Rhine Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Rhine today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated, does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Vernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Rhine Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Rhine today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Vernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Rhine Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Rhine today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties.
Yeah, welcome back to Lewis Field Stadium. The TMP Monarchs and the Ellis Railroaders were about ready to do action. Ellis has won the toss, has deferred to the second half. TMP will receive, and they will defend the south end zone, which might be in TMP's favor if the game comes down to the fourth quarter because of the wind that's howling out of the north. That'd give the Monarchs the wind at their back in the second and fourth quarters. Jeremy McGuire along with color analyst Dave Barber. TMP 0-1, Ellis 1-0. Boy, Dave, it's really important that the Monarchs get off on the right foot tonight.
Yeah, and I think this drive is important just right off the bat. They need to get the offense on the field, get the ball moving down the field, and be a good chance to see if they can run it right down their throats.
Now, TMP is going to have to do a couple of adjustments in their starting lineups because of minor suspensions. We're talking one series suspension. So that first drive, it'd be nice to get a first down, but definitely no turnovers.
Yeah, that's another key is you got to hang on to the football, and if nothing else, swing the field position if you do have to kick it away.
And also the alumni from both schools who have served our country, especially for those who have given their lives so selflessly. Please remain standing for a prayer and join in with Kathy Darling-Amline for our national anthem.
Lord God, our Heavenly Father, we thank you for this opportunity to gather together this evening in competition. We ask that all of those involved tonight may conduct themselves in a God-pleasing manner and show good sportsmanship despite the outcome. Lord, we thank you for the gifts and abilities you have blessed these athletes with, and we pray that they may use them to glorify you. We ask that all involved in tonight's game may be kept free from injuries, and that you will be with us as we leave this place tonight. All this we pray in the name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And there's our national anthem from Kathy Dreiling Amrine, and we are about ready for football. Monarch football is brought to you in part by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, Thomas More Prep Marion, Thirsties, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Lifetime Dental Care, Home Oil and Supply, M&D Incorporated, Verney's Hamburger House, Bacon Right Appraising Services, Whiskey Creek, APAC, and by James Motor Company. Well, Ellis won the toss, deferred to the second half. TMP will receive, defending the south end zone. We mentioned the fact that wind is definitely going to be a factor tonight because, well, it started about 4 o'clock and 3 hours later it's still going. Right now the wind is out of the north-northeast at 29 miles an hour. So this kick should be a pretty decent one for Dalton Hensley. Hensley will be kicking off back deep for TMP. On the far hash is Luke Reuter. On the near hash is Tucker Rhodes. They stand, Luke's up at about the 8, Tucker's about the 5. They're anticipating a little bit of side action from this kick, which is probably a good idea. Again, Hensley will be kicking off for Ellis. The Railroaders, boy, they have a lot of experience, but not a lot of depth. They are hoping to be healthy throughout the ball game. So Hensley is ready, the whistles are in, and we are underway. It's an onside kick. It is through the legs. It is still on the ground, and it's going to be recovered by TMP. Boy, the Monarchs caught a break there. Creighton Renz fell on it, but it went through a couple of players before the Monarchs were able to get on it. That would have been a disastrous start for TMP.
Yeah, fortunate for the Monarchs, and a good job of covering up the ball as it looked like the Ellis had a pretty good shot of it, and I think the wind even impacted that, pushing that ball down the field even on the ground. But good field position for the Monarchs. Going to have to buy Luke some time in that backfield so he can set his feet. If he's going to throw into this wind, he needs to get his feet planted and drive through the ball.
First down and 10. Reuter's going to take a high snap, hands it off to Rack, goes left side, nowhere to go. He is upended immediately by Clay Fike. 7 tackles a week ago and a sack. And Rack's going to lose a couple of yards. It'll bring up second down and 13.
Yeah, just a little stretch play off the side. And those plays never, if you don't get a good clean snap, it just throws the timing off a little bit and hard to start.
Second down and 12. There's a throw out in the flat. Boy, nowhere's close. Boy, Creighton Renz was going one way. The pass went the other way. Trayton Krager was the nearest football player to it. TMP's lucky that thing wasn't intercepted and taken back for a touchdown.
Yeah, a little bit off target, but at least it found the open spot in the field.
Third down and 12. And Jason Kepka, the starting left tackle, in. Back to pass Reuter. Has time to throw. Throws it out. Catch is made by Rhodes. He's into Ellis territory at the 48-yard line. That is a first down for TMP. 15 yards, and the Monarchs are in business.
And he did just exactly. Said it, got his drop back, got his feet set, and put that ball on a line and on the money to pick up the first down for the Monarchs.
First down and 10 at the Ellis 48. There's a handoff. Rack tries to go outside. He's going to be hit and buried. We in on the tackle. Ryan Hurl came in quickly for Ellis. And that's going to be a loss back into TMP territory to the Monarch 48-yard line. A loss of 4 on the play. And Rack not very experienced at that running back position. You got to go north and south, not east and west, especially against this aggressive Ellis team. Now Reuter keeps it. He goes to the outside. Absolutely nowhere to go. Joseph Eck was there. Clay Fike was there. Lost back to the Monarch 44-yard line. 4 more yards, and it's 3rd down and 18.
Boy, tough to pick up on a going into the wind like this, 3rd and 18. Had it nice set up on the plus side of the 50, and last 2 plays have gone backwards.
And you have to think punting into this wind isn't going to be very enjoyable either. 3rd down and 18. Reuter has a man in motion. That's Tate Garcia to the far side. Luke's going to roll that way, has some pressure, gets away from it, throws it up the field. Catch is made. Tucker Rhodes leans inside the 45 down to the 43. It's going to bring up 4th down and 5, a pickup of 13 on the play.
Yeah, I think Clay Fike coming from the outside linebacker on this side thought he was going to have a free shot, but the play was rolling away from him, never able to catch up. And another nice throw downfield by Reuter, putting it on the money again.
And with the wind blowing like it is going to affect tonight's ball game. TMP is going to go for it on 4th and 5. They need the Railroader 38-yard line. Garcia in motion near side. Reuter rolls to his left. He's going to pull it down. He's inside the 40. Still on his feet. Cuts it in. He's down to the 25 and knocked out of bounds by a host of Railroaders. A pickup of 18 yards and a Monarch first down.
This is just the kind of start the Monarchs needed, Jeremy. Just what we were talking about. Take the momentum from that 4th quarter last week and come out here. They're moving the chains. Doing a good job offensively on this first drive, like you said, with some different personnel on the field than is normal.
They are making some things happen right now. 1st and 10 at the Ellis 25-yard line. The ball spotted on the near hash. 9:29 to go first quarter. Rack is going to be a lead blocker for Reuter. Tries to break a tackle, but Hurl hung on long enough to get some help from Daniel Carbajal. Also in there was Austin Mice. A pickup of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, Ryan Hurl gets his arms around you, that 6'4", 210-pound frame. He's not going to be easy to run through.
Yeah, good luck getting away from that. 2nd down and 9. Reuter's going to throw it. Has plenty of time. There's a floater out in the flat. And boy, the wind just took that ball away from Tucker Rhodes. On the coverage was Hensley for Ellis. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8.
Well, you definitely see the effect of the wind on that play, and he couldn't really put it on a line like he has been. He's been doing a good job of that, but he had to put some touch on that to get it over the defense, and the wind just stayed it up.
I'll say if he puts that ball on a line, it's going to go the other way. Bryce Hickman now in for TMP. The 5'5", 115-pound sophomore lines up in the slot on the right side. Back to pass Reuter on 3rd and 8. Rolling to his left, has some room. He's going to throw it up the field. Has a man. Tucker Rhodes inside the 10. He is going to be brought down at the 8-yard line. A 15-yard pickup and a Monarch first down. Bryce Younger on the tackle.
Boy, picking up some big key 3rd down conversions. 2 of 3 on this drive. 1 of 1 on a 4th down conversion. Great drive for the Monarchs going here.
1st and goal from the 8. Rhodes is in motion. He's going to get the handoff on the jet sweep. Looking for the edge. He is not going to get there. Boy, a really nice job by Dalton Hensley of keeping his outside arm free and bringing Tucker Rhodes down back at the 15, a loss of 7.
Yeah, kind of hanging on for dear life as Rhodes. If he could have got out of that arm tackle a little bit, but did a good job of holding on. If he could have got around the corner, he was in.
2nd down and goal from the 15. Reuter is going to look to his left. Now he's in trouble. He is wrapped up, and he'll be brought down. Clay Fike on the tackle, a loss of 2 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and goal from the 17-yard line. Boy, that just blew up the middle immediately.
Number 4, Dalton Hensley. And number 5, Joseph Eck.
Well, we talked about the run game being an advantage, but they've really been able to throw the ball into this wind on the drive.
We'll see if they do it here. Well, you almost expect them to. They've got 2 plays to get it in the end zone, barring a defensive penalty. Reuter's going to throw it out in the flat. Catch is made by Rhodes, looking for make a man miss, and boy, not going to be able to get away from Clay Fike at the 12. That'll be a pickup of 6 yards on the play to bring up 4th and goal from the 12-yard line.
Pass is completed from number 23, Luke Reuter, to number 2, Tucker Rhodes.
Boy, coming up on the 14th play, almost eating up 5 minutes of the first quarter clock. Going to try to get some points on the board here.
They're going to try and kick a field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Luke Reuter will hold it. Rushoff to kick it. The snap is good. The kick is on the way, and the kick is good. Jace Rushoff, 29 yards into a blistering wind, and the Monarchs are on the board. Boy, TMP a good drive there, Dave. 6:58 to go in the first quarter. They get on the board after a Jace Rushoff 29-yard field goal, and that thing had plenty of distance into that wind.
Yeah, a great kick into the wind, and like you said, 14 plays. They cap it off with a field goal. Great drive by the Monarchs to get this thing going, and good to draw first blood.
So the 29-yard field goal goes through, and now the TMP will, boy, you might look at the Monarchs a possibility of an onside kick here as well.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a surprise. I mean, it's going to be tough kicking it into the wind. At least probably see a kind of a line drive squibber, and you never know how those things turn out sometimes.
Football will bounce in a funny way from time to time. Monarch Football is brought to you in part by Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, Paul Wurtenberger Construction, Master Cleaners, Insurance Planning Incorporated, and by Hayes Chevrolet. So Rushoff will be kicking off. Back deep for Ellis will be Clay Fike and Joseph Eck. Fike is the lone deep man, though, as Eck creeps up to an up position about the 25-yard line. Ellis has 5 guys on the line, 10 yards from the ball, 3 guys 10 yards, about 12 yards behind them. So an onside kick would be a real definite possibility here.
Well, and Fike's a dangerous return man back there as well. I don't want to guy had 6 carries for 180 yards last week, 30 yards a carry. I'm guessing he's not slow.
No, I think he's probably got some speed. A low line drive kick. Eck will take it at the 26-yard line. Goes to the middle of the field. Makes a man miss. Fumbled the football. It's on the field. Who has it? Well, I think Ellis might have jumped on it at the 44-yard line. And it is Railroader football. Boy, Ellis can give a big thanks to Thomas Shepard, the 5'7" sophomore. He was at the bottom of that pile as Eck tried to make a move, and he made the move but left the football. So 1st and 10 from the Ellis 44-yard line. They will start out offensively. Easton Smith at quarterback, fullback Dalton Hensley, tailbacks Clay Fike and Joseph Eck. Double tight end for Ellis. The center is Austin Mice. There's an inside handoff. Nothing going. The Monarch interior defense says no, sir. Dalton Hensley on the carry. Jacob Schmeidler, the 5'7", 169-pound sophomore, getting the start at linebacker in on the tackle. There's going to be no gain on the play.
Doing a great job filling by the linebackers, just no room. No push on that offensive line on that play at all.
And that's key. And you got to wonder, eventually there's going to be a conditioning factor that's going to come in, because TMP, they like to snap off plays pretty quickly offensively. Most of Ellis players go both ways. There's a pitch outside to Eck. Has a little bit of running room. Gets to the edge. It's going to be slung out of bounds by Luke Reuter at the TMP 48-yard line. That's a pickup of 8 yards on the play to bring up 3rd down and 2. Boy, there was a hole over there, and Luke Reuter
saved a touchdown. Yeah, if he doesn't make that play, I'm afraid that one's going for a long ways.
Monarch Football brought to you by Walmart, Commercial Builders, World of Wheels, Home Steel Siding and Windows, Redeem Designs, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. 3rd down, 2 yards. Smith, handoff. Fike goes to the outside. He's going to be hit and dropped. Boy, that depends on where that spot is.
I think they gave him a pretty good spot.
Left foot spot. I think it's short of the first down by
Nope.
Not where they put that one. That's a first down. If it would have been right on his toe, the tip of the football, I think they'd have been short of the first down. But where they marked that, that's a first down.
That was a good job of the defense coming up again, making a play on the edge. And I think he really got a pretty favorable spot. I mean, it's a good spot, but got it by the football.
Yep, by the length of a football, first down. 2-yard run by Fike. TMP doing a good job to get out there. But even at 5'9", 145 pounds, he has a lot of speed. But don't let that fool you. He is packed full of power as well. Now Ellis will spread things out. 2 wide receivers near, 2 far side. Fike the only back beside Easton Smith. The snap coming from Austin Mites. TMP showing some blitz. They will bring a couple of linebackers. Smith throws it down the field, airs it out, incomplete, intended for Hensley, coverage by Tucker Rhodes. And boy, that's the opposite side of that wind, Dave. It's tough to throw into it, but if you're throwing a long ball, it is extremely difficult for that long ball to hit where it needs to hit.
Yeah, ball's going to carry on him, and if you float it out there, especially like that, gets behind everybody. Pretty good coverage, though, down by Rhodes downfield there, running with the receiver. That
would have had to have been a perfect pass to be where it needed to be. Now Ellis says, you know what, let's go back to double tight ends and wishbone. 2nd down and 10. There's a little counter action to the far side. Fike makes a man miss, gets to the edge. He's inside the 30, inside the 20, cuts it inside the 10, inside the 5, and finally is roped down at the 1-yard line.
Oh, there you see
a 45-yard run.
There you see the speed. If he gets around the edge and makes one man miss, it's you better be on the heels and have your angle going to catch him, because he can outrun a lot of people.
Boy, TMP just let him get to the edge, and you have to have backers, safeties, and people moving to that spot. Once Fike got to the edge of the offensive line, there wasn't anybody out there.
Yeah.
1st and goal from the 1. Smith is a quarterback keeper, leans into the end zone for the Railroader touchdown.
On the quarterback sneak was number 7, Easton Smith.
So Easton Smith into the end zone for the Ellis touchdown, and the Railroaders are on top by a score of 6-3 with 5:09 to play here in the first quarter, and it did not take them long, and it took one big play to get them where they needed to be.
Well, it just took a minute 40 off the clock and 6 plays, 56 yards to cap it off with a little quarterback sneak there.
And Ellis will go for the extra point. Smith will hold it, and Smith will snap it. Josh Smith. The kick is up, it's on its way, and the kick is no good. Wide left, the kicker Dalton Hensley could not connect. So with 5:09 to play in the first quarter, TMP trails by a score of 6-3. And, well, Dave, all of a sudden things have turned around, and Ellis with a short, quick drive. Now TMP gets the ball back, a chance to move the ball again.
Yeah, and they, just do like they did the last time, get the ball, move it down the field, and really converted some nice 3rd down conversions on that first drive to keep the drives alive. And maybe on this drive they'll have some of their normal starters back in position, and we'll see how that goes for them.
Well, we were of the understanding that it was going to be a 1-drive suspension for both Gavin Shoemaker and for Chase Worth. And Chase missed a workout. Gavin with a little extracurricular activity at the end of the game against Abilene a week ago. And, you see that game and you thought, oh, my goodness, how can he possibly do that? And then you watched the film and you thought, okay, I see where it came from. And talking with his dad before the game, he's like, Gavin felt horrible, absolutely horrible. And, you like that, but he didn't feel just,
Yeah.
So,
well, we all make a mistake here or two along the way, and he recognized it, and we'll grow from it. That's
we all
that's
make
a good
mistake
once in a while.
And there's another Short kick taken by Michael Lager, and he says, you know what, I'm going to the ground, and TMP will have it 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. So Ellis not wanting to kick it deep, and Michael Lager recovers. TMP 1st down and 10 at their own 41-yard line. And Gavin Shoemaker is in the lineup for TMP, a running back.
Well, had 26 carries for 79 yards last week. Did a pretty decent job.
And a couple touchdowns. He'll get the carry right away. Goes up the middle, lowers his shoulder, leans forward. Mice on the tackle for Ellis. A pickup of 4 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
And you like the way he starts, too, running downhill, attacking the line of scrimmage with the pads low.
That's what you have to do, especially when you have everybody spread out. Your blockers are inside. There's a give to Gavin. Goes the outside a little bit, cuts it back in, and picked up a yard on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Tonight's ball game also brought to you in part by Arthur's Pizza and Mexican Foods, Ellis Credit Union, USD 388, Golden Belt Co-op, Swift Services, and by Henry and Helen Fisher. 3rd down and 5. Reuter to pass it. Under some pressure. Throws it out in the flat. Catch is made. Rhodes is ripped down at the 44-yard line. Make it the 43. It's a Monarch 1st down. A pickup of 11.
Well, we just see the difference in the time he's getting to throw the ball, having time to get those feet set, got receivers open. He had some last week, but he was throwing off with the pressure, throwing off the back foot. Difference tonight is he's getting the ball out there on time and on target.
And the other play is snapped off immediately. Shoemaker leans in, spins. Eck in there on the tackle for Ellis. Also in there was Bryce Keithley down to the 42-yard line. A pickup of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 9. TMP right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go. There's another handoff to Shoemaker. Cuts it back, lowers that pad level, breaks a tackle, leans the ball forward to the 39-yard line, picks up 3 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Again, like the effort, better protect that ball when you stick it out, trying to get that extra yard or two. I think Hensley saw that ball sticking out there and thought he might have got a gift. Did a good job of securing it, though.
Both hands were on it. That's a good thing. 3rd down, and we'll call it a long 5. Reuter's going to roll to his right. Has a man open, and throws it to the sideline, and what's the call? Incomplete pass. Boy, if Luke had that to do all over again, he had Tucker Rhodes that had settled down in the zone at about the 28-yard line. It would have been an easy throw and catch. Brings up 4th down and 5 for TMP.
Yeah, the couple of receivers open. Carl Rack running underneath there as well, wide open.
And that's something he'll see on film, something he'll learn throughout the year. 4th and 5. Straight drop back. Looks over the middle. Catch is made by Rack. He's at the 30. He's at the 20 and roped out of bounds at the 13-yard line. He caught the junior on the run, and that is a Monarch 1st down.
They have the rhythm going tonight. Down the receivers downfield. Luke doing another nice job finding the open receiver that time.
5th first down of the quarter. 3 minutes to go here in the first. Reuter is going to hand it off up the middle to Shoemaker. Boy, he had a wide open hole inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line, a pickup of 4 yards on the play. It will bring up 2nd down and 6 for TMP.
Boy, we had that angle up here. It did look like the seas parted right there, but the linebacker's quick, closed it in a hurry.
I thought Moses was on the field for a second. There's Shoemaker, tries to bounce it to the outside. He will not get anywhere. He'll lose a yard. Ryan Hurl in there on the tackle. Dalton Hensley there as well to bring up 3rd down. 3rd down for TMP. We'll call it 3rd down and 3. Or 3rd down and 6, excuse me. There's a throw out in the flat. Catch is made by Rhodes. Can't make both men miss. He escaped the tackle of Bryce Younger, but he tripped him up just enough for Joseph Eck to help finish him off. Down to the 7-yard line. It's 4th down and 4.
Like they're
Called a pickup of 3 on the play.
Try another field goal.
Trying to tie it, and we are going to have an official's timeout. Now they're ready to go. The Monarchs will try and tie it. This will be a 24-yard attempt for Jace Rushoff right into the teeth of that crosswind. Snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is on the way, and the kick is good. So with 1:43 to go in the first quarter, TMP has tied it up, make it 1:42 to go. Monarchs 6, Railroaders 6. We'll take this 30-second timeout. We'll be back to Lewis Field in 30 seconds. This is Monarch football.
We get it. You work hard and play hard. Internet should be the last thing slowing you down. Eagle Communications gives you the speed you need so you can play hard and save cash. For a limited time, get 30 meg for $30 or 50 meg for $50 so you can work, play, and save. Call us at 877-61-EAGLE today.
$1:42 to go first quarter, tied at 6. A couple of Jace Rushoff field goals. Ellis with the touchdown run from Easton Smith. The kick was no good. So we're tied at 6. Dave, TMP's controlled this football in the first quarter. They have 24 plays in their first 2 drives.
Yeah, they really have, and time of possession's huge in their favor. And the offense has done a great job. Haven't been able to put a touchdown on the board, but they have capped off 2 long drives with field goals. Nice to see him get a stop right here on defense.
1:42 to go. Kickoff for Rushoff's a low line driver. It's on the ground. Will be recovered by Ryan Hurl at the 36-yard line. Boy, Jace Rushoff has done a really nice job tonight, Dave, with the kicking game, both with his kickoffs and with his 2 field goals. He has really blasted the ball with his field goals, which have went over rather well so far.
Yeah, kicking into a tough wind, and I like what he's doing. Got little directional line drive kicks on the kickoff because you put it up in the air, they're not going to go anywhere.
Ellis back on the field with their offense. They'll go with that double tight end wishbone set and give it to Hensley right up the middle. And tell you what, Joe Flax read that immediately. He brings down Hensley after a pickup of 2 on the play.
Yeah, a couple of times they've tried the middle, and the Monarchs have been up to it. Linebackers coming in hard. It's just going to have to defend the edge with these quick backs.
Yeah, you have to. It's up to the middle of that line, maybe the middle linebacker to keep that middle safe. And the corners, the safeties, outside linebackers, really got to control the edge. 2nd down and 8. It's going to be an option to the left side. Easton Smith with all kinds of running room into TMP territory, upended by Luke Reuter all the way down to the 42-yard line. 19 yards and a first down for the Railroaders.
Yeah, again, the Monarchs have got to get some movement on the outside coming up and forcing them back in. Right now they're caving that outside in, and all kinds of running room for the backs from Ellis.
54 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. TMP Ellis tied 6 points apiece. Jeffrey Soneson lined up on the left side of that offensive line at the tight end position. Ryan Hurl on the right side. Wishbone formation. TMP showing a 4-man front with 4 linebackers. There's a give. Fike up the middle, hit by Michael Lager. And he's going to pick up a couple of yards on the play down to the 40. Good job by Lager standing him up. That initial contact so important. You got to make that contact, and the term wrap up ever so vigilant tonight for the TMP ball club.
Yeah, you can't arm tackle these guys. They too quick, too strong, and like you said, you get that initial hit and drive through it. That's a good job by Lager.
2nd down and 8. Ellis spreads him out. Will throw it. Smith throws it up the field. Has a man out there. It's caught by Eck inside the 5, and he leans down at the 1-yard line. 39 yards and a first down, and that is going to be the final play of the first quarter. Ellis will start the second quarter. First down and goal from the TMP 1-yard line following the 39-yard connection with good coverage by Garcia, but Smith put that one right on the money.
Yeah, I think that maybe Garcia misplayed it because of the wind a little bit.
After 1 quarter of play, we're tied at 6. We're back to Lewis Field in 60 seconds. This is Monarch football.
get it. You work hard and play hard. Internet should be the last thing slowing you down. Eagle Communications gives you the speed you need so you can play hard and save cash. For a limited time, get 30 meg for $30 or 50 meg for $50 so you can work and save. Call us at 877-61-EAGLE today.
Six to 6 our score as we start the second quarter, but Ellis knocking on the door of another score. The Railroaders first down and goal from the TMP 1. They'll go from the far right hash. Easton Smith under center. He leaned it in from a yard out as last time, and then Ellis will go on a long snap that time. And it looks like it's going to be encroachment against TMP. Well, that's about a half a yard penalty. Well, you wonder why Ellis would use a long count when you're on the 1 yard line. It seems like an unusual time to use the long count when you have it first and goal. But they did, and now they have it a half a yard closer.
Guess it made it that much easier to sneak this ball in, and that's what I expect to see, just like last time, quarterback sneak.
First down and goal from the 1. Smith is going to lean it in. He gets stacked up at the line of scrimmage, though, and he is not – oh, the far official and now the near official say touchdown. So Easton Smith used that 6'4" frame and leans into the end zone for the Railroader touchdown with 11:57 to go in the second quarter.
Well, a little bit of nice second effort there by Smith, as they did have him stood up, but he kind of rolled off of it, and that, like you said, being 6'4", just had to fall forward for half a yard to get it across.
Now Ellis will go for the conversion. We'll see if they are going to go for 2, which it appears as though they are. So Ellis trying to take a 8-point lead, going for the 2-point conversion. Smith under center, gives it to Fike, right side. He will not get there. Boy, a beautiful job by the sophomore Caleb Hagens shooting through the gap. Got a hold of Fike in the backfield, ripped him down, and the 2-point conversion fails, but the Railroaders get on the board again as they travel 64 yards and 5 plays and get in the end zone and lead it by a score of 12-6. And, well, it's TMP's turn to get the offense on the field and go with a little wind behind them.
Yeah, they've done a good job moving the ball so far. Just haven't been able to put a touchdown on the board, and this is a drive I think they need to put 6 on, because you keep trading 6 for 3. Math doesn't add up.
No, that math does not add up at all unless you're playing golf, and we are most definitely not playing golf right now. So, but TMP will get the ball. Now, Ellis, you have to figure again that they are going to go for an onside squib type kick. So I would anticipate the Monarchs playing everybody up close and maybe have one guy back deep as a safety valve.
It looks like they're putting a lot of hands guys on the front line.
Yeah, I don't see any ineligible numbers out there right now. When I say ineligible numbers, if they're on offense, if they're anywhere between 50 and 79, they're not eligible unless they report. TMP football brought to you in part by Midwest Energy, U-Save Pharmacy, Horizon Appliance and Electronics, and by Progressive Physical Therapy. Score update from Great Bend after 1 quarter of play. Great Bend on top of Hayes High 13-0. Score update brought to you by Hayes K-Lawn. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall by Hayes K-Lawn. Hensley to kick it off for the Railroaders. TMP ready for a short one. It's a line drive. It's going to be picked up. Michael Lager has it at the 45-yard line. I tell you what, Brian Shoemaker might want to look at him as shortstop or a second baseman. He's made some really nice stops in this game.
Yeah, that one was not easy to handle either.
No, it wasn't. But great field position again for TMP is something they did not have at all against Abilene in the first 3 quarters a week ago. Monarchs trailing 12-6. First down and 10. There's an inside handoff to Shoemaker. He is going to be met. Brad Wallace comes in defensively for Ellis. The 5'11", 290-pound senior. No gain on the play. And to a 5'11", 290 against 5'7", 168.
On the carry for the Monarchs, number 3, Galvin Shoemaker.
Back to pass, Luke Reuter. Third down and 10, or second down and 10. Luke in some trouble. Gets caught. Now he's still on his feet. There's a flag coming. That could be holding. We could have a face mask. I'm not exactly sure. Now it looks like it's going to be a hold against TMP. Or illegal use of the hands against the Monarchs. See if Ellis will decide to accept the penalty, if they'll take third down and 10.
Against the Monarchs.
And Ellis is going to push TMP back, so instead of third and 10, it'll be second and 20. Ball will be on the near hash. So 10.5 yards of penalty so far against TMP, if you want to call it such. The Monarchs have been able to escape out of these situations a couple of times in the first quarter. Will they be able to do it again? Reuter rolls to his left. Boy, lets Hensley go right by him down the field. Rhodes has it at the 40, cuts across the field at the 30. It's a foot race, 15, 10, and he's brought down at the 5-yard line and a flag on the play. That's going to be a personal foul against the Railroaders, but all the way down to the 5-yard line. It's first and goal for TMP.
What a catch on the run. That ball was coming in a hurry with the wind behind it. Doing a great job of just putting the hands up and making a play for the Monarchs.
Now the question is, what is the call against the Railroaders? It's a face mask against Ellis, so that'll be half the distance to the goal, so they will mark that down to the 2.5-yard line.
Well, Reuter doing a good job rolling out, really did a good job of making a man miss, stepping into the throw again. Boy, nice play for the Monarchs.
Clay Fike went flying right by Luke Reuter. He put on the brakes, Dalton Hensley. Well, first and goal for TMP just inside the 3-yard line. Both teams trading punches so far. Reuter's going to keep it, goes to the left, has a block. He's into the end zone for the Monarch touchdown. Luke Reuter from 3 yards out, and TMP has tied it at 12 points apiece with 10:47 to go in the first half.
Well, went a different route this time. Just 3 plays and just a little bit over a minute to go 55 yards on that drive and cap it off. Great drive for the Monarchs. Big time answer.
Now they look for the lead. Rushoff's kick is up and no good as it went wide left. So we are tied at 12 points apiece, but Dave Barber, TMP with an immediate answer, using that pass game and doing the things they need to do to be successful.
Yeah, nice big play to set that score up. Reuter to Garcia, and actually it was Rhodes rather on the reception, and got the Monarchs in, and then the penalty set him up on the 2.5 and capped it off. Nice answer, like you said, Jeremy.
Boy, Luke, you see a lot of maturity from Luke Reuter from week number 1 against Abilene to week number 2 against Ellis.
Well, I think a lot of that has to do with the time he's getting and also some of the adjustments he's making to make people miss. But, yeah, it's on the money tonight.
Well, here comes the kickoff. Both teams having problems with their extra points so far tonight. Ellis has missed 2. TMP has missed 1. Monarchs have converted on a couple of field goals, which you thought the kicking game with field goals and kicking, the problem would be into the wind. Tonight it's been with the wind when you're trying to kick those balls. Rushoff will kick off. Clay Fike is back deep, just standing inside his 10-yard line. Dalton Hensley and Joseph X standing just in front of him. Rushoff needs somebody to hold it. He beckons the services of Grant Ginther, the 5'6", 115-pound sophomore. Of course, Rushoff, the left-footed kicker, so it is not your normal hold. Not a ton of left-footed kickers. 10:47 to go first half. We're tied at 12. Here comes the kick from Rushoff. It is a short one. It bounces, but TMP, it doesn't bounce. TMP recovers it. It's before 10 yards, though.
Unfortunate. Just needed another half yard.
If Jacob Schmeidler just lets that one go a little bit further, he still could have caught it on the fly. And it's a pretty easy call, I would think, for the officials. Ellis is going to have it first down and 10. We're at the spot of the foul.
Yeah.
So it'll be at the TMP 49-yard line.
Legal first touching. It was so close.
It was close, but it is the right call by the officials.
Yeah,
definitely.
They were right on it.
And they're going to say no flag. TMP football.
What?
No flag. Monarchs recover it.
No way. I think that's a mistake.
It has to be a
Yeah. He pointed the wrong way.
He pointed the wrong way, waved off the flag, and said, Ellis, TMP should not have to burn a timeout here.
No, that's they need to explain that.
They need to. The official needs to say, you know what? I pointed the wrong direction. You guys don't have to burn a timeout. But are they going to make them burn a timeout anyway? Now they point the right direction. Jason Colley's going, you pointed that way. Now all of a sudden you switch. So are they making TMP use the timeout? I'm not sure. Craig Amrine on the Ellis sideline wondering what the heck's going on. And Jason Colley.
Oh, they're getting ready for the ready play.
I was going to say, TMP better get out there. Now they mark the play. TMP better hustle out. Ellis has a chance to run the play, but the official standing over the football, giving TMP a little bit of a break there.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't pretty for the officials or anybody. Here we go. First down and 10, Ellis, TMP 49-yard line. There's a second man through. They give it to Fike. He battles. Actually, that's Joseph Eck with the carry, and he is going to be pushed backwards, and it will bring up second down and 11, a loss of 1 on the play for Eck.
That's about the best they've defended the edge so far tonight, doing a good job of getting some pressure upfield. Nice way to start this defensive series.
Creighton Renz led the way for TMP. 10:20 to go first half. It's tied at 12. TMP and Ellis. Second down and 11 from the 50-yard line. Smith going to keep it, rolls out. He is hit and dropped. Gavin Shoemaker was not fooled at all. He sacked Smith back at the 45-yard line, a loss of 5 on the play. And boy, Ellis was hoping that Gavin would come hard down the line after the running back. He said, no, I will not.
Good job staying at home, bringing the pressure up the field again.
Third down and 15 for the Railroaders, now back at their own 45-yard line. Smith is going to throw it in the drop back. Throws it down the field, has a man wide open. Ryan Hurl inside the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Railroaders. Busted coverage for TMP. You can see it right now as Tate Garcia and Gavin Shoemaker are talking about it over there. Somebody forgot about number 11, and that goes for 55 yards and a Railroader touchdown.
Yeah, unfortunate for the Monarchs, and had them third and long like they wanted. Converted the third down with a touchdown, 3 plays, 49 yards. And it's on a big scoring strike to Hurl out there. Big target for Smith.
Boy, unfortunate because it was just a busted coverage for TMP. And Ellis is going to go for 2. And that's got to be a false start. Boy, I understand most things about football. But one thing I do not understand is on extra points when they bring 3/4 of the team to one side, line another guy up somewhere else, and you got the quarterback in the center basically playing catch. Craig Amrine not very happy with his guys, and they're just going to call a play and go for the 2-point conversion from the 7-yard line. 18-12, Ellis on top. 9:24 to play first half. TMP led at 3-0. Ellis was up 6-3. TMP tied it at 6. Ellis went up 12-6. TMP tied it at 12. Now Ellis is up 18-12.
Keep an eye on Hurl again. Big target out there.
Smith calls out an audible. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't try and go a slant right at Hurl. Back to pass. Throws a slant to Hurl. Incomplete. 2-point conversion failed. Not to say I called that one, but I called that one. And if Smith puts that pass on the money, even though Gavin Shoemaker had good coverage, he could not have taken that ball away from Ryan Hurl, but it was just behind him. So with 9:24 to go, Ellis with the 3-play, 49-yard drive, and they missed the 2-point conversion. 18-12 is the score. And Dave, eventually missed conversions will come back and bite you.
Yeah, somebody's got to put one of those on the board. In this game, it seems like whoever makes an extra point or whoever gets the first defensive stop is going to have a huge advantage.
Yeah, we haven't had to see the punters go out. Now, TMP had an opportunity to send a punter out on that first drive when they had 4th down, and I believe it was 5 around the 40-yard line, but they opted to go for it. So, but other than that, both teams have been driving the ball well. Scoring drives for TMP of 14 plays, 10 plays, and 3 plays. For Ellis, it's been 6, 5, and 3. So the Railroaders have not had to sustain long drives as far as number of plays. Again, TMP, 6 guys up on the line at the 50-yard line within 10 yards of the ball. 4 guys not very far from that. Jace Rushoff, the lone guy, standing back deep. Ball keeps blowing off the tee. Dalton Hensley's going to have somebody hold it for him. Appears to be there and be just fine. They went right at Michael Lager the last couple of times. Here's a kick. It's a deep one. Rushoff going back. Going to let it bounce. It's going to pick it up. Nearly stepped out of bounds. Coming up the near side. Lowers his shoulder out of bounds at the 21-yard line. I think if Jace lets that go another half a second, that baby bounces out of bounds. But when you see the opposing defenders coming a little bit closer to you, you don't want to take that chance, because how many times have we saw a football just take a funky bounce?
Yeah. And then the defense, if you wait, the defense is right on top of it. And, thing to do is make sure you maintain possession.
First down and 10, Monarchs. The ball at their own 21-yard line. 9:20 to play, first half. Down 18-12. Gavin Shoemaker with the run up the middle. He has all kinds of room. Breaks a tackle on his feet. Still on his feet and shoved out of bounds near midfield into Ellis territory at the 47-yard line. 32 yards and a Monarch first down.
The way they've been throwing the football, usually you like to say that you run the ball to open the passing game. It's kind of working maybe a little bit opposite tonight, as they've been able to throw the ball down the field. Nice play to get the drive started here again by the Monarchs.
TMP right back at the line of scrimmage. Ball still on the right hash. Now Reuter's going to keep it. Goes up the middle, has some room, lowers his shoulder, and a nice tackle by Eck as Reuter gets inside the 40 down to the 39, a pickup of 8 yards. It'll bring up second down and 2.
Just a couple of fighters going at it, taking big swings at each other, it seems like.
Second down and 2 for TMP. Snap back, Reuter's going to keep it. Looking for the edge again. Gets out there and gets upended after a gain of 1. Clay Fike and Bryce Younger combined for the tackle. Good job by those two keeping that outside edge. It looked like Luke would have an easy first down. Bring up third down and 1. Third down and 1 for TMP. Reuter is going to hand it off. Joe Flax with the carry for TMP. And he's going to pick up 2 yards. I'll tell you what, that's a change of pace. You go from Luke Reuter at 6 foot 160, Gavin Shoemaker 5'7", 168. And let's give it to Joe Flax, 6'3", 230.
Well, and I like what he did, running downhill. So many times you get cute trying to dance when you're third one. There's no reason. Just attack the line of scrimmage and move the chains.
That's one of those where it's like, Mr. Flax, we need a yard. Whoever's in front of you, just run over the top
just
of
go
them.
run over somebody.
First down, TMP. There's a pitch out to Flax. Makes one man miss and is not going to make the second man miss. Back to the line of scrimmage. Ryan Hurl on the tackle. It will bring up second down and 10. No gain on the play.
On the run for the Monarchs, number 5, Joseph Flax.
Flack's on his way out of the ball game for TMP. Near side is Tate Garcia in the slot. On the near side is Carl Rack. Now Tucker Rhodes will line up just to his left. So 3 on the near side. Creighton Renz, a lone man on the far side. Reuter rolls, looking, still looking, throws it up the field, nearly intercepted by Eck. Well, Tate Garcia was going down the sideline. If Luke throws that pass a little sooner, probably has a chance to complete it. But it goes through Eck's hands. Incomplete. Will bring up 3rd and 10 for TMP. Third down and 10 for the Monarchs. Ball at the Ellis 36-yard line. Got to figure this is 2-down territory. Reuter pump fakes, looks up the field, has a man, incomplete. Well, if he throws that to the outside, he might have a chance of completing it to Creighton Renz because the corner on the far side, Jeffrey Soneson, bit on that play. But the pass just a little bit too long and a little bit too far to the inside.
Yeah, and I think he kind of hesitated while he was running downfield. Really, if you're going to run kind of a wheel route, you got to get going down.
You got to run it the whole way. 4th and 10, TMP going for it. Reuter throws it over the middle, incomplete, just off the hands of Shoemaker. Good coverage there by Dalton Hensley, also Ryan Hurl. And TMP turns it over on downs. Ellis will take over 1st down and 10. Now the Monarch defense has to make a play. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Ellis at their own 36-yard line. Last time Ellis had the ball, they went 3 plays, 49 yards, busted coverage on 3rd down and 15. Now Ellis has it back with 7:16 to play in the first half. Smith gives it to Hensley. He makes one man miss into the TMP secondary, bringing Monarchs with him all the way to the 49-yard line. That's a pickup of 13 yards and an Ellis 1st down.
Well, came with a little counter back inside. Hensley coming upfield, and like you said, carrying Monarchs with him. He has to, there's one thing you try to tackle the ball and try to pull it out of there, but you got to make sure you get the ball carrier on the ground.
1st down and 10 for the Railroaders at their own 49-yard line. There's another counter play. Joseph Eck with the carry into the secondary again, and Luke Reuter with some help wrestles him down at the 37-yard line. That's a 14-yard pickup and another Ellis 1st down. Couple big runs for Ellis with the misdirection against TMP. First down and 10, the ball in TMP territory at the 37. Ellis with the little smash now football. Now they'll go with the I formation. Smith's going to hand it to Clay Fight. Goes to the outside, gets a block, still on his feet, still going. Finds a way to get near the 1st down marker. Is brought down on the far side. Like Creighton Renz was out there for TMP as well as Carl Rack, but a pickup of 10 yards and a 1st down.
Defense is going to have to bow their necks a little bit and make a play right here, because Ellis is really chewing up the yards on the ground.
It's smash mouth football right now. 1st down and 10. Clock winds, 6:10 and counting to go here in the first half. Ellis an 18-12 lead, and they are driving again on this TMP defense. Wishbone for the Railroaders. Smith, 6'4", gets underneath center. He's going to roll to his right. Wide open man is Soneson. He's out there. He's got it. Touchdown. Play action pass, and Easton Smith hits Jeffrey Soneson on the touchdown. His 3rd touchdown pass of the season with 5:49 to go in the first half. Ellis on top by 2 scores. It's 24-12 Railroaders.
Yeah, just 4 plays to go 64 yards that time. And again, they set that up beautifully with the play action right there, like you said, running, and then wide open.
2nd reception of the season for Soneson. First one went for 10 yards. This one went for 26 and a touchdown. 2-point conversion for the Railroaders coming here. And they're going to have a false start. That's by left tackle Trayton Krager. Moving back 5 more yards.
Against the Railers.
Well, just like that, Ellis a 2-score lead, and a TMP score on their next drive is pretty important because Ellis will get the football to start the second half. Railroaders getting everybody set. From the 8-yard line, they'll run this 2-point conversion. It's going to be an option to the right. Smith will keep it, looking for the edge, gets hit, fumbles the football. It's on the ground, and they're going to say he got in before he fumbled the ball.
Well, either that or they
recovered
it in the end zone.
It was tough to see, but regardless, Ellis has 2 more points on the board. And with 5:49 to go in the first half, Ellis up by 14, 26-12. We'll come back to Lewis Field Stadium right after this timeout. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch football.
We get it. You work hard and play hard. Internet should be the last thing slowing you down. Eagle Communications gives you the speed you need so you can play hard and save cash. For a limited time, get 30 meg for $30 or 50 meg for $50 so you could work, play, and save. Call us at 877-61-EAGLE today.
$5:49 to go first half. Ellis a 26-12 lead on the TMP Monarchs here at Lewis Field Stadium. Jeremy McGuire along with color analyst Dave Barber. And the Monarchs hoping to get something going offensively. They've done pretty well except their last drive. It stalled on downs. They did get the ball in Ellis territory, so they have been able to move the football. 2 drives finished with field goals, 1 drive with the touchdown, 1 drive on downs. Well, they need this one to end with the touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a crucial drive right now for the Monarch team. Like you said, Ellis is going to get the ball coming out of the locker room after half. So
this is where TMP needs to make something happen. Go and give credit to Ellis. They set up that play action well, running a couple counters. All of a sudden TMP says, "You're not going to counter us," and then Ellis said, "Yeah, we will." And they threw it. There's a high kick that's going to be fielded by TMP. Gavin Shoemaker comes up on it, tries to get to the edge, now still on his feet, looking for a block, cuts it up the field, still has some running room and gets upended at the 40-yard line by Clay Fike. Boy, Gavin made that exciting, ran a long way to get about 7 yards, but TMP set up first down and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Well, the first thing he did was did a good job of catching that ball on the run because it was kind of hung up in the air. Nice catch, nice play, good field position. Monarchs have to take advantage of it right here.
First down and 10 for TMP, and officials timeout as player on the far side for the Railroaders getting a shoe tied. That's not the easiest thing to do with gloves as well. I believe that's junior Jeffrey Sonneson who just caught that football, and it is. We'll see if TMP just does a quick out to Creighton Renz right now. Sonneson really playing off of him. There's a give up the middle. Shoemaker on the carry, but he is running hard. Gets up to the 46-yard line and pick up a 6 yards on the play for Gavin Shoemaker.
On the side for the Railers, number 56, Josh Smith.
I'll say pick up a 5, so bring up second down and 5. Josh Smith on the tackle for the Railroaders. Reuter going to be a little option keep, and he is going to be buried in the backfield. Boy, Ryan Hurl was there. Austin Mice was there. A loss of 3 yards on the play. It's third down and 8.
Yeah, I'm not sure Shoemaker and him were on the same page that time. Just didn't look right coming out of the backfield. And Shoemaker just kind of stood there after he faked the handoff to him, and Luke really didn't have anything he could do with it.
There was no option read. It was, I'm going to do this. There's a pass out in the flat. Shoemaker makes a catch, a spin move. He's going to have the first down. A beautiful catch as he got away from Clay Fike. Dalton Hensley brings him down, a pickup of 9 and a Monarch first down.
Can you say whiff? Because Fike thought he had him dead to rights, and he spun, like you said. Picked up 3 or 4 extra yards to move the chains.
First down and 10 in Ellis territory at the 49. Reuter's going to option to the right. Looking for it, now pitches it. That ball's in trouble. Ellis has the fumble, or do they? The Railroaders have it. First turnover of the ball game, and it goes to Ellis. And an inopportune time for the Monarchs as Ellis falls on it as the Monarchs waited just a little bit too long for the pitch and a little bit too close for the pitch man, and Shoemaker couldn't handle it and ripped right out of the hands of him, and it's 1st and 10 Ellis at the TMP 49-yard line.
Well, a little bit of a gift right there to the Railroaders. They're really going to have to stiffen the defense up now because they can ill afford to give up more points going into the locker room.
TMP needs to get their own turnover right here. First down and 10. The ball spotted just outside the TMP 49-yard line with 4:25 to play in the first half. Now it's an option right. There's a pitch to Fike. Cuts it inside. Makes a man miss. He is on the run. Brought down by Joe Flax. Inside the 40, down at the 34-yard line. Pick up of 15 yards and a first down for Fike.
Well, picking up right where they left off from the last drive again, finding a lot of room on the edge.
Yeah, TMP is going to have to find a way to fill those gaps. Getting caught inside by the blocking a little bit too much. There's a little counter play to Eck. He's upended. Good play that time by Zane Staub cutting down. Pick up of 3 yards on the play. Second down and 7.
Number 5, Joseph Beck. On the stop for the Monarchs, number 3, Gavin Shoemaker.
Second down and 7 for Ellis. 3:35 to go here in the first half. The Railroaders up 26-12. Back to pass, Easton Smith has time to throw. Now he's going to roll to his right. Tucks it under, is ran out of bounds by Staub. And we'll see where they mark it. I'm going to say a loss of about a yard on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
This is the biggest 3rd down of the ball game for this TMP defense right here. Although they're probably in 2-down territory, just don't want to give up something easy.
Now they're going to mark it back up to the 31, so no gain on the play. 3rd down and 7 for Ellis. Smith had ran it out of bounds on the far side. Railroaders jump. Well, who are they going to call it on? Trayton Krager says it was the defense that drew me off sides. TMP says it was Krager that drew them off sides. It's just going to depend on what the officials decide. Dead ball, false start on the Railroaders. That is a large penalty. Instead of 3rd down and 7, it's 3rd down and 12. TMP was expecting that a little bit.
Yeah, the defense has got to make a play right here.
Monarch football brought to you by Canterbury Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Crop Production Services, Edward Jones, Daryl Jeff, and Linda Seibel, Adams Brown, Barron and Ball, and by Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker. 3rd down and 12. Fike with the carry. Gets to the edge, close to a first down. He'll have it as he's driven out of bounds inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line. That is a pickup of 15 yards and an Ellis first down.
Doing such a good job of just caving the edge of the line down. And you could tell almost on the pitch that he was going to make that first down.
9 seconds to go in the first half in Great Bend. Hayes High on top of Great Bend by a score of 14-13. Score update brought to you by Hayes Kalon. Try and get a Smith Center Phillipsburg update for you. First down and 10, 22-yard line. A little reverse this time. It goes to Hurl. He has some running room, lowers his shoulder, fumbles the football. It's on the field. TMP says they have it. We got to wait for what the officials say. And there's a flag.
There's another flag on the play.
Whose ball is it? They've yet to say.
Have a flag on the play.
Still waiting. TMP's bringing their offense out. It is Monarch football. So TMP recovers a huge fumble.
And then they get a personal foul on the extracurricular after the play's over against Ellis. So that is an even bigger play, as it may give them a chance to look for something downfield now.
So instead of 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line, which they would have been happy to take because that means they got a turnover, they're going to have 1st down and 10. They'll mark it at the 24-yard line. Okay, that math's not working for me, but that's all right. They still have the ball, 1st down and 10. So TMP takes over following the Ellis fumble. So the Monarchs turn it over. Ellis turns it over. TMP has it back with 3:05 to play first half. Low snap. Reuter has it under some pressure. Throws it over the middle. A diving catch is made by Tucker Rhodes at the 34-yard line.
That was a great throw. I mean, there was pressure and traffic underneath. He threw it about the only spot where Rhodes could make a play, and Rhodes laid out. Beautiful catch.
2nd down and 1 for TMP. Back to pass. Reuter looking up the field. Still looking up the field, says, I'm going to run it. Breaks a tackle. Is going to have a 1st down as he's driven out of bounds across the 40. And they're going to mark him at about the 41-yard line. That's a pickup of 7 yards on the play, and they are fixing a helmet, and it's a pickup of 7 and a Monarch 1st down.
Ren's out there just kind of floating with the play. If he turns upfield and just releases, he might have had a shot at a big play.
Score update from Phillipsburg at halftime. The Panthers lead Smith Center by a score. My phone just went phooey. There's a pass out in the flat. Caught by Rhodes. He has a seam. Tucker at midfield. He is going to be brought out of bounds at the 44-yard line. That's a pickup of 15 yards and another TMP 1st down.
Yeah, like it. He got out of bounds as well. Monarchs, great field position here at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10.
15-8 is the score. Phillipsburg over Smith Center at the half. 1st down and 10. There's a ball. It's on the ground, and Reuter gets on it. Boy, they've had a couple of problems with some exchanges tonight. A loss of 2 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, and Reuter had kind of gotten tripped up and fallen down, and fortunate for the Monarchs, the ball just kind of rolled right into his arms there.
2nd and 12. Reuter to throw it. Has time, throws it over the middle, gets Carl Rack, who gets hit hard at the 40-yard line, but picks up 7 yards.
Well, that was a nice catch by Rack. Again, easy to hear footsteps. He took a pretty good shot right after the catch.
It'll be 3rd down and 6 for TMP. Ball at the 40. 3 wide receivers to the near side. Reuter's going to roll that way. Looking for some help. Throws it up the field. A beautiful toe-tapping catch by Rhodes at the 30-yard line. A pickup of 10 yards and a Monarch 1st down. He must have been in ballet or something.
Well, it's a good thing you only have to get 1 foot in high school. I'm not sure he got the 2nd foot down, but another great catch right along the sideline by Rhodes.
That's all right. They're not playing on Sundays yet unless it's video games.
Yeah, that's did what he had to do.
Yeah, he did. Boy, and Reuter had an easier throw if he'd have made it, but didn't quite. Reuter back to pass, throws it over the middle, has his man. That's Gavin Shoemaker at the 20-yard line. He's pushed backwards, still going forward, and is going to be brought down short of the 20, so a pickup of 9 on the play for Gavin. Luke Reuter has thrown for 203 yards in this first half. Under a minute to play in the half. Reuter's going to roll to his right again. He's going to run this one, gets a block, gets to the edge. Luke inside the 10, dives for the end zone. He's going to be short at the 1-yard line. A 20-yard carry for Luke Reuter, first and goal for TMP. Boy, that young man has grown up tonight.
Yeah, he has. That was all effort, too. Great job of seeing what's downfield.
Timeout on the field. We are going to keep it right here with 42 seconds to go in the first half. TMP will have it first down and goal at the Ellis 1-yard line. Monarch football brought to you in part by Hayes K-Lawn, Insurance Planning, Discount Siding, High Plains Roofing, Roof Masters, and by HayesPost.com. So, Ellis had the ball, under 4 minutes to play. First half, driving after a TMP turnover. TMP gets the ball back after a Railroader turnover at their own 10-yard line. A 15-yard penalty moved it out to the 25. All of a sudden, they're knocking on the door at the Ellis 1. A big, big turnaround. Now the Monarchs still have a yard to go. They need to punch this in.
Oh, absolutely. Got to get the points on the board, finish the drive, and kind of had them on their heels with their turnover, like you said, but they got the defense fought hard, got the ball back, and they're knocking at the door right now. Boy, what a change of momentum that is with a huge turnover.
Boy, and Luke Reuter showing some things tonight. Unofficially, 14 for 16, 203 yards.
It's a pretty nice night.
Yeah, we'll expect Ellis to really stack things in. TMP with their version of a goal line offense. Carl Rack, Gavin Shoemaker, Tucker Rhodes. They're going to give it to Gavin. Up the middle, dives into the end zone for the Monarch touchdown. His third touchdown run of the season with 39 seconds to go in the first half. TMP is within 8 points. It's 26-18.
8 plays, 76 yards. Monarchs with a touchdown and going to try to get it within one score here.
So Gavin Shoemaker went low and got in. The extra point kick is on the way from Jace Rushoff and is in for the conversion with 39 seconds to play in the first half. TMP down by 7, 26-19. And Dave Barber, that was just a magnificent drive for TMP. Everybody making plays all over the field. And, we talk about Luke. We talk about Tucker making some nice plays. We talk about, Gavin getting the touchdown run. Offensive line gave him a chance to do that. Looking at interior, Nick Mice, Chris Steckline, Caleb Hagan, Zane Staub, Jason Kepka, really making some nice plays and nice blocks.
Well, they've made the difference tonight. I mean, Luke is having a nice game, like you said. Rhodes doing a nice job. All of them. But it starts up front. They're getting time. And Reuter's had time to survey the field, and he's finding receivers down the field. Also doing a good job running the football over the Monarchs.
So a quick rundown of some score updates, again brought to you by Hayes K-Lawn. Marysville on top of Abilene at halftime by a score of 6-0. Liberal over Guyman, Oklahoma at the half, 7-0. Hayes High a 14-13 lead with 9 seconds to go in the first half in Great Bend. And then in Phillipsburg, a 15-8 lead for Phillipsburg over Smith Center at the half. And Norton and Plainville, if anybody has a Norton and Plainville score, we'd like to get that out there. There's a kick by Rushoff. It's going to be over towards the sideline. Bounces. Eck will take it at the 11. Comes across the field, and he has no teammates over there to help him. TMP, a beautiful hit by Michael Lager. Oh, my goodness, Lager. That is a textbook hit. Get your head in front, explode through your hips. He did that right there, and Joseph Eck really felt that one.
Put that one on film and say, do it like this.
So first down and 10 for Ellis at their own 18-yard line. With 32 seconds left to go in the first half. Now the question, Ellis will probably try and make a few plays right here without doing anything too crazy. Smith under center, and a delay of game by Ellis.
Yeah, you can't go to sleep, though. Just watch that little play fake in there and Hurl running down the middle of the field, that seam route. And as big as he is, you wouldn't think people would miss him, but nobody picked him up on a long scoring play earlier.
Yeah, the 6'4", 210-pound guy with number 11 on his jersey. You might want to follow him. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Smith rolling. Now there's a throwback. Has his man on the near side. Coming up is Fike. Makes a man miss, and he's finally going to be brought down at the 36-yard line. An 18-yard pickup and a first down for the Railroaders.
Now that's exactly what they wanted to do, was gain some field position. A nice little throwback, and Monarchs did a pretty decent job of keeping it contained, because if they would have lost track of him.
Timeout for Ellis. 21 seconds left to go in the half. Ellis has one timeout remaining. Monarch football brought to you in part by Heartland Building Center, Gibbs Auto Supply, Steel Fabrications, Kevin Shoemaker Construction, Thomas Moore Prep Marion, Field Abstract and Title, State Glass Company, and by Lifetime Dental Care. So TMP, you have the bend, don't break type of personality here, but you can't bend too much.
You don't want to give up a lot of field position.
As Ellis has shown the ability to pass the ball, not all that often, but Easton Smith is 3 out of 4 for 83 yards tonight.
I think they called on that timeout, called for a pick six.
I'd be all right with that. Ellis will spread everybody out. TMP shows blitz. Ellis picks it up. Smith steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to run with it. Has some room, looking to get to the sidelines. Runs out of bounds at the 49-yard line. First down and 10 after a pickup of 13 yards on the play. And gets out of bounds so he doesn't waste a timeout trying to get the clock stopped. TMP is spreading everybody out. They're not wanting to get beat deep. First down and 10. Railroaders with Soneson on the near side. Hensley in the slot. Smith back to pass. Under some pressure. There's a flag on the play. Smith throws it up the field. Incomplete. And the flag is at the 45-yard line. That's where the official's at. 7 seconds left to go in the half. So we'll see, it is going to be a hold against Ellis. So 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So that holding was 7 yards deep in the backfield. So it will be first down and 27 for the Railroaders.
Yeah, let's see if they take another shot or decide not to risk it here. Get in the locker room.
Ellis has hurt themselves with penalties. 7 penalties, 53 yards tonight. TMP 2 penalties for 11 yards. First down, 27. There's a pitch out to Fike. Looks for the edge. Gets the edge, but he is going to be swarmed under as he gets just across the 40-yard line. Picks up 8 yards, and that is the final play of the first half. Boy, this has definitely been an entertaining ball game at the half. Ellis with the lead over TMP by a score of 26-19. We'll be back with more from Lewis Field Stadium after this timeout. This is Monarch football.
This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas Moore Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Mary Ann, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes, Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Their customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Wood-Fire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Their customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV.
26-19, Ellis with the lead over TMP as we get ready to start the second half. Jeremy McGuire along with color analyst Dave Barber. Dave, TMP is going to be kicking off to start this second half. Monarch defense is going to have to stand tall, get that ball back in the offensive hand, make it a brand new ball game.
Yeah, got the big turnover to put points on the board right before the half. Be a good way to start this second half as well and build on that momentum.
Third quarter score from Great Bend. Great Bend on top of Hayes High by a score of 21-14. The Panthers have the football inside the Hayes High 40-yard line. Our scoreboard update brought to you by Hayes K-Lawn. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall by Hayes K-Lawn. Call Kirk Maska at 623-0674 or Kurt Viner at 623-8427. So Jace Rushoff will kick off for TMP. Clay Fike is deep for Ellis. Just in front of him, Joseph Eck and Dalton Hensley. Monarchs getting ready. He'll hold the ball to keep it off the tee as that wind is still whistling here in Hayes tonight. Rushoff checks his teammates. They're ready to go. And it is a low squibber. It gets by Eck on the run. He takes it at the 16-yard line. He's looking to get to the edge. He is not going to be able to get there. There's a block nearly in the back. They are not going to call it. They're going to say it was a legal block, and Eck is able to get the ball out to the 24-yard line. First down and 10 for the Railroaders at their own 24-yard line. Just underway here in the third quarter. Ellis on top by a score of 26-19. Both these teams able to get things going offensively. Ellis will come out in their wishbone formation. Easton Smith, right behind him, Dalton Hensley. Halfbacks are Joseph Eck, Clay Fike. It is going to be Hensley up the middle. TMP stands him up after a pickup of maybe 2 on the play. It'll bring up second down and 8. The interior of that TMP defensive line led by Michael Lager on the play.
Kind of looked like the first play of the game for the Railroaders. Tried to go up the middle with Hensley on the dive, and Monarchs answered that in the first half as well. Start the second half here.
So second down and 8 for Ellis at their own 26-yard line. Monarchs, 3 defensive linemen. Now they'll bring a fourth down. Really looking like a 4-4 right now against this wishbone that the Railroaders are shoving at them. And we have a flag on the play. That might be another delay of game. Well, they have to be ready. They are taking their own sweet time getting that ball or getting the play call. And so it's cost them a couple of times. And Easton Smith, as a quarterback, when you're stepping up to the line, you got to look at the back judge. He's going to be the one that's going to be having the visible count when it gets to 5 seconds. And it's going to bring it 2nd and 13 for Ellis. I formation, 1 split back. Now Easton Smith is going to keep it. Going to the outside. Michael Lager is right there to bring him down. He might pick up a yard or 2 on the play, but I think Ellis was hoping for a lot more on that play. We'll say a gain of 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
That time Lager doing a great job of not letting Easton get wider than him. Really kind of turned it, made it, he didn't have any choice. He did a good job of running that play out to the end.
That is the key on that play. If you get sucked inside just a little bit and let the runner get to the edge, you're in trouble. 3rd down and 10. TMP staying put. Smith is going to roll to his right, looking to throw. Doesn't really have anybody out there. It's intercepted by Shoemaker. Gavin is on his feet, still running inside the 20, knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, TMP.
Well, that was great coverage downfield, and I think that's probably one of the first times we've seen Smith really just tried to force something that really wasn't there. And Shoemaker taking full advantage of it. Monarchs, great field position.
And TMP got away with the hold on the return, I'll say that much, at about the 22-yard line, but officials didn't see it. Monarchs will have it first down and 10 at the Ellis 15-yard line. An official timeout. We got an equipment issue over there for the Railroaders. Trayton Krager on the far side. Now he's set and ready to go. First down and 10 TMP. Luke Reuter going to give it up the middle to Gavin Shoemaker. He makes one man slide off, but boy, Gavin just not giving up. Ryan Hurl in there, Josh Smith in there, Brad Wallace in there. Gain of about a half a yard for Gavin. It's going to bring up second down and a long 9 for TMP. Well, Gavin, not very tall. And boy, he is strong. He uses that lower half of his body to run hard. He's going to get the carry again on a little crossbuck, and boy, that looked good from the start, but then one of the blockers got held up, and in on the tackle was Austin Mice.
Big third down opportunity for the Monarchs right here.
No gain on the play, third down and 10. The ball resting just inside the 15-yard line, right in the middle of the field. Luke Reuter mishandles the snap, rolling to his left, throws it towards the end zone. It's caught by Rhodes, and he is ripped down at the 1-yard line. Boy, a nice tackle by Joseph Eck to keep Rhodes out of the end zone, but a pickup of 14 and a Monarch first down.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who was behind there. I think the ball might have been going deeper, but Rhodes coming underneath just snagged it out of the air.
Now who will get it? Reuter going to give it to Shoemaker. Left side, touchdown, TMP. The Monarchs are a point away from tying it with 8:56 to go in the third quarter.
Taking full advantage of the turnover by Shoemaker in 4 plays, 15 yards. Monarchs right back where they want to be to start this third quarter.
Well, you couldn't have scripted it much better for TMP. Gavin Shoemaker, his second touchdown run in the ball game, 4th of the season. The extra point kick by Rushoff is splitting right down the middle. And with 8:56 to go in the third quarter, TMP has scored 14 unanswered, Dave Barber, and we are tied at 26 points apiece.
That's just what they needed to come out of the locker room, get that big turnover, and tied it right back up. So couldn't have worked out any better coming out of the locker room. That's just the way you draw it up, I guess.
Well, the defense made their plays, and you could see the adjustments the defense made on that last possession, because Ellis had all kinds of time to throw the football when they were rolling in that first half. That time TMP followed it. They knew they haven't seen Smith roll to his left. He's been rolling to his right in the entire football game, so the Monarchs were ready for it. And then Shoemaker ripped that one out of the air. Boy, Gavin really playing a nice football game for the second game in a row.
Yeah, he is having himself a night. Making plays all over the field, offense and defense now.
Monarch football brought to you in part by M&D of Hayes, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Lewis Automotive, Hayes Chevrolet, Fort Hayes Auto Sales, Classic Quality Body Shop, Hertz Rent-A-Car, and by Eagle Communications. Our community connected. Rushoff will have the kickoff for TMP with 8:56 to go in the third. We are tied at 26 points apiece. Low kick taken by Eck about the 27. Goes up the middle with a big hole up near midfield before Chase Worth runs him down at the 49-yard line. So Ellis with great field position. And they're going to mark it really near, we'll just call it the 50. So first and 10 for Ellis at the 50-yard line with 8:49 to play in the third quarter. Well, TMP with the momentum. Monarchs showing some blitz. Now they back off of it. There's Hensley. Goes left side. He is going to be swarmed under. Michael Lager there. Zane Staub there. Tucker Rhodes comes up and fills from a linebacker position. A pickup of 2 on the play, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
Well, they like to run that little inside counter there. And had some big yards in the first half off of it. That time, Monarchs, again, making some adjustments defensively, doing a pretty good job. First down.
Alex Patel in there right over center for TMP. 2nd down and 8. They're going to pitch it to Fike on the right side. He is upended. Boy, absolutely fantastic play that time by Gavin Shoemaker. He came in and got his hand on Fike, who's trying to get to the edge. He picked up 2 yards. Creighton Renz was there to help finish him off, but Fike was airborne by the time Renz got there.
It's called going low.
We'll say a pickup of 3 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Railroaders will split everybody out. Smith with the snap. Back. Has time to throw it over the middle. It's caught. Boy, a beautiful catch by Ryan Hurl. Good coverage by TMP, but Hurl brings it down at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 21 and a 1st down.
Yeah, just got to give him credit. And the thing he did so well was in coverage was pretty good, but Hurl just used his big body to kind of block him out and really went after the football. Like might have been a little bit shaken up as he heads to the sideline, but
yep, he will head out. Trayton Krager will head in, and Krager lines up. He's actually an illegal number unless he checked in with the official. 58 on the end of the line. Inside handoff. This time it is to Hensley and nowhere to go. Caleb Hagans was there. Michael Lager was there. A pickup of a yard on the play. It's 2nd down and 9.
Again, Monarchs doing a lot better job on 1st down, making them 2nd and long, which they had a lot of 2nd and shorts in the first half.
2nd down and 9. The ball at the 24. And we've got a timeout on the field. It's going to be a timeout. Ellis will take it with you. 6:43 to play 3rd quarter. We're tied at 26. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch football.
We get it. You work hard and play hard. Internet should be the last thing slowing you down. Eagle Communications gives you the speed you need so you can play hard and save cash. For a limited time, get 30 meg for $30 or 50 meg for $50 so you can work, play, and save. Call us at 877-61-EAGLE today.
.6:43 to play, 3rd quarter. 26-26 is our score. TMP and Ellis. Railroaders 2nd down and 9. Just outside of the red zone. They have it at the TMP 24-yard line. Ryan Hurl yet to come back into the lineup for Ellis, as far as I can see. 2nd down and 9. It's going to be an option to the left side. They pitch it to Eck, looking for the edge. Gets there, breaks a tackle, still on his feet, and he is not going to be brought down until he gets down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for the Railroaders. A pickup on the play of 14 yards.
On the stop for the Monarchs, number 44, Michael Lager. On the carry for the Railers, number 5, Joseph Eck. And that is good for a Railer.
Defense got their heels against the goal line again and have to try to come up with a play.
Well, Ellis did a good job getting to the edge with that play. 1st and goal, 10-yard line for the Railroaders. They're going to option it to the right. There's a pitch to Fike. Tries to cut it in. He makes one man miss, still on his feet. Dives down towards the goal line, and they are going to mark him at the 2-yard line. Pickup of 8 yards on the play. TMP did a good job initially stuffing that thing, but then the Monarchs just couldn't get out in front of it.
Yeah, again, trying just to catch up with him. Kind of left a string of Monarchs behind him.
Fike, 9 carries, 108 yards. Now right up the middle, he's going into the end zone for the Railroader touchdown. From 2 yards out, Clay Fike into the end zone, and just like that, Ellis on the board again. They regain the lead. It's 32-26 Railroaders.
Yeah, it took them just a little bit over 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go those 7 plays, 50 yards. And they came up with their own answer.
So they will go for the extra point kick, Hensley. Kick is on the way, and the kick is no good. Wide right that time. Is there a flag on the play? Yep, there is a flag on the play. It might be a running into the kicker. Running into the kicker against TMP, so Ellis will have another opportunity.
Well, move that half the distance. They'll probably go for 2.
I would be surprised if they don't. Yep, they will now go for 2. So it's a little bit closer. TMP with the penalty. Now Ellis will have an opportunity to go for 2. Smith under center. Going to give it to Fike up the middle. Leans for the goal line. He's in for 2. So Clay Fike gets the 2-point conversion run, caps off a 7-play, 50-yard drive with the 2-yard touchdown run, finishes it off with the 2-point conversion run with 6:08 to play in the third quarter. All of a sudden, it is 34-26 Ellis. So these two teams continue to battle after each other.
That's an unfortunate break given away by the Monarch defense. They're getting that running into the kicker call.
Cost them 2 points.
2 big points.
Yeah,
in a game like this.
Yeah, anything you give up now is crucial. Now TMP, it comes to the point, do you go for the 2-point conversion next time you have the ball? Or if you score, do you kick it like you have been? I mean, it really, at this point in the ball game, because then you think, well, if Ellis gets the ball back and they drive down and score again, and then all they have to do is get 1 more point, whether it's a kick or a 2-point conversion, it's a 2-score ball game.
Yep.
The things you have to think about.
Yeah, that changes the complexion a little bit.
So Hensley will be kicking it off. He'll have the wind. They have been onside kicking everything so far. And TMP is going to have their hands team on the field, which is a good idea. They'll kick this one deep. The Monarchs will have a chance to return it. Tucker Rhodes at the 9-yard line. Comes up the near seam, looking for a block, has it, gets to the edge, knocked out of bounds around the 30. And they'll mark him down right there. A little bit of action on the sidelines, and there a flag comes in.
Well, they would, little extracurricular, and I hope they didn't get Rhodes on the reaction, but the kid wouldn't let go of his leg well after the play was over, kind of twisting it around, and
and it is a dead ball personal foul against Ellis.
And I think that's the right call, because that can get a kid hurt.
Yep, you cross that white line, whether you're hanging on or whether you haven't hit them yet, you have to pull off. And
that was a little extra twist of the leg, I think, that Rhodes took a little bit, and understandably so, exception to.
They mark it at the 45-yard line, so TMP will have it first down and 10 at the Ellis 40 or at their own 45-yard line with 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Monarchs with a little bit different set here. 2 backs, they're going to give it to Shoemaker, looking to get to the outside. Gavin's in trouble, makes one man miss, tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, and is brought down in the backfield 7 yards deep by Ryan Hurl.
On the run for the Monarchs, number 3, Gavin Shoemaker.
Just know where to go that time.
And that's a play and something Gavin will learn too. Didn't have a ton of time in the backfield last year. Sometimes you just cut your losses and go down. Second down and long, out in the flat to Shoemaker. He makes Sonneson miss. Still on his feet, slammed down. Back at the 37-yard line, a loss of 1 on the play. All of a sudden, it's 3rd down and 18.
Stop was made by the Railroaders number 2, Clay Fike. Pass is completed.
Fike on the tackle.
Luke Reuter.
I would be surprised if, maybe not so much on this play, with going into the wind, I'd be surprised if TMP doesn't take advantage of this Ellis aggressiveness with something down the slot. Maybe not on the outside, but maybe something in the seam. 3rd down and 18. Reuter to pass it. Setting up. He's going to have to roll to his right. He's got time to get out there. Looking. Throws it up the field. It's tipped and incomplete.
Had a man momentarily, but good reaction by the Ellis defense downfield that time.
So now TMP, we'll see our first punt of the ball game at the 4:42 mark of the 3rd quarter.
Well, Monarchs had stolen the momentum away. They're going to have to come up with a play defensively again here, as they had dug themselves out a little bit of a hole. Don't want to go right back in it.
Wind is 21 miles an hour, almost straight out of the north right now. Snap is a little high. Rushoff has it, left-footed kick. Boy, about as good as you can ask, as that was low into the wind, and it's going to be down at the 38-yard line of Ellis. The Railroaders take over, 1st down and 10 at their own 38-yard line with 4:33 to play in the 3rd quarter. Monarch football brought to you in part by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, Thomas More Prep Marion, Thirsties, and by Paul Wurtenberger Construction. 1st down and 10. Boy, the TMP defense faced with the task of getting something stopped right here. Jace Worth laid onto the field for TMP defensively. There's a pitch to Eck. He's upended. He's going to lose a yard on the play. Tucker Rhodes with the tackle for TMP on the far side. They'll bring up 2nd down and 11 after a loss of 1 on the play. So 2nd down and 11, coming up on 4 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. TMP down 34-26. Monarchs had a brief lead at 3-0. There's a give up the middle. Joe Flax right there. Boy, nowhere to go on the play. Eck on the carry for Ellis. A loss of 2 on the play. 3rd down and 13.
I don't think anybody blocked Flax, and he kind of ran right into the middle of where the play was designed to run.
He's okay with that.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well for the Monarchs.
Now this is where TMP got into some trouble back in the 1st half, where Ellis spread it out in a passing situation. Monarchs showing some pressure. They will bring 3. Back to pass Smith under pressure. Throws it down the field. It is caught. Oh, a fantastic grab by Dalton Hensley at the 36-yard line of TMP. 29 yards and a Railer 1st down.
That's just making a play. And again, great. Rhodes was right there. Got his hand up. That's just you got to tip your cap to that one.
Yep, sometimes the other guy just makes a great play, and that was the case. 1st down and 10 for the Monarchs, 3:08 to play, or excuse me, for the Railroaders, 3:08 to play just outside the TMP 35-yard line. Easton Smith, little counter play. That is not going to go anywhere for Dalton Hensley. Breaks 1 tackle, but he will not break any more than that. He's going to be brought down back at the 39-yard line, a loss of 4 on the play.
Like the way the Monarchs rallying to the ball there on that defensive stand.
Tate Garcia helped finish him off at the 39, 2nd down and 14. How about a pick 6? And I'm not talking about the lottery. 2nd and 14. Can I mention lottery during a high school game? I just did. So 2nd down and 14. Ellis in TMP territory with a 1-touchdown lead. There's a pitch. They're trying to get Fike to the edge. They get him there, breaks a tackle. He is gone. Clay Fike down the sideline and into the end zone from 39 yards out. Boy, TMP has spread it out, but just didn't make the tackle. 2:08 to play in the 3rd. It's 40-26 following the 39-yard run from Clay Fike.
Just under 2.5 minutes to go, 62 yards, 5 plays. Another big play by the Ellis offense. Now, Monarchs found themselves right back where they were before they started the last comeback.
Update from Phillipsburg in the second half. The Panthers on top of Smith Center, 28-16. 2-point conversion. This time it's Eck. Runs right over the top of a Monarch defender and into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Boy, just like that, as you mentioned it, Dave, TMP right back where they were at the start of the second half. Ellis answers with 2 touchdowns, 16 consecutive points. They lead 42-26 over TMP. And again, TMP's defense not able to stop Ellis on in some crucial moments. They give up a big play. The thing is they had guys over there, but Fike is so fast, they just did not. I think they underestimated how quickly he gets from point A to point B.
Well, he has that extra gear when he turns and cuts upfield. If you think you're going to catch him, he gets by you awful quick.
So TMP will get the football back somewhere around 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. For you Royals fans, an update from Chicago. In the top of the 6th inning, the White Sox on top of Kansas City by a score of 5-2. The Monarchs will send Luke Reuter, Tucker Rhodes back deep. Gavin Shoemaker over on the TMP bench right now being tended to by the trainer. So I'm not sure what's going on with Gavin as he's sitting there.
Clean up for the Railers, number 4, Dalton Hensley. Back to receive for the Monarchs, number 2, Tucker Rhodes, and number 3, Gavin Shoemaker.
So Hensley will kick off for the Railroaders. Kick is in the air. It's a deep one. It's going to be taken by Rhodes at the 3. Tucker comes up the middle of the field looking for a block. He has some. To the edge. Still on his feet and knocked out of bounds, and a late hit again by the Railroaders. Well, that was either Zachary Eck, the freshman, or Tayton Busby. So TMP they'll mark 15 more off from the 38-yard line. So TMP will start this possession in Ellis territory.
It's a personal foul against the Railroaders.
And penalties piling up on the Railroaders.
I have them unofficially for 10 penalties and 88 yards. That will not make Craig Amrine a very happy head coach. Nor should it.
Yeah, you got to recognize when a player's out of bounds.
Yes, you do.
Got to
hold off. If anything, you have to jump over the top of them. You know, if you're coming hard and you realize they're out of bounds, you can't just continue to put that hit on. Here's a give up the middle. And on the carry for TMP, it was Joe Flax, and he'll pick up 4 yards to the Ellis 43-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6. Gavin Shoemaker still being attended to on the TMP sideline.
Like to see him in there.
Yeah. Of course, you wonder if it's a concussion protocol or what it might be. It's going to be a keeper by Reuter. Cuts it inside. Still on his feet inside the 40. Breaks a tackle. Holds tight onto the football and knocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 11 yards and a TMP first down.
Reuter, and that is good for Monarch.
Ball at the 32-yard line. Joe Flax is the setback for TMP to the right of Luke Reuter. Tucker Rhodes in motion left to right. They're going to throw it out to Tucker in the flat. That's a backwards pass. He has to get on that thing. And well, they're going to say incomplete pass now. So incomplete pass. TMP might have caught a break on that one. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Pass was incomplete by the Monarchs. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Chase Worth into the lineup now at the running back position. 2nd down and 10 at the 32. TMP needs a score here. Reuter rolls to his right, needs to get rid of it. In some trouble, he's upended. His fight came on the blitz from the backside. Boy, Luke's got to read that, see it, something, because TMP is not accounting for him on a block. And so when you're rolling to the right, you've got to get rid of it. But a sack by Fike, that's a loss of 6 on the play. It's 3rd and 16.
Yeah, he's been tried a couple times to chase him down from the backside. He able to get there that time. And like you said, Luke just never saw him coming until it was too late.
Reuter in some trouble again, trying to get away. He cannot as the blitz comes from the other side. Dalton Hensley back at the 48-yard line. So it looked promising for TMP, 2 consecutive sacks, and it's 4th down and a mile for the Monarchs. 4th and 26. Two consecutive sacks for Ellis, and that is huge. The kick by Rushoff, a good one into the wind. It bounces, and it is going to roll inside the 15 and will be downed at the 14-yard line. So Jace Rushoff doing a really nice job with his kicking duties. Well, this might surprise some people. An update from Plainville in the 4th quarter. Plainville and Norton are tied at 14 points apiece.
Wow.
Now that's
that will
something.
raise some eyebrows for sure.
That is something. Special thanks to my buddy Brian Vitstum for that update, bringing a little mustard to the party. Of course,
always count on Vitz.
Good friend Royce Wickers keeping me updated on the Smith Center Plainville score. Helps to know people. There's a give up the middle. Fike is met by Creighton Renz and driven backwards after a pickup of a couple on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Now TMP, Dave, I think they're at the point of the ball game where they cannot afford to be giving up any more points.
Yeah, they need to get really a 3 and out just about. They don't want to really even let them move the chains.
And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Well, TMP has one more quarter of play to get back in this one. 42-26 Ellis. We're back to Lewis Field Stadium with your 4th quarter in 60 seconds. This is Monarch football.
Most exciting yards in football. It's NFL Red Zone from NFL Network. Get every touchdown from every game, every Sunday afternoon. And football doesn't stop on NFL Network. It goes all week.
We're covering it like crazy.
Get NFL Red Zone from NFL Network today.
Add NFL Red Zone so you can watch all the game-defining yards in football. Call us at 877-61-EAGLE today.
42-26, Ellis on top. Railroaders with the football as we start the 4th quarter. They will have it 2nd down and 8 from their own 16-yard line. Last score we had between Smith Center and Phillipsburg, the Panthers up 28-16 in the second half. Now Easton Smith in some trouble where there was some mix-up in the backfield, and Carl Rack was right there to make the tackle. A loss of 2 yards on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
Well, this is a down where the defense, at least in this last couple of drives, hasn't been able to stop Ellis. They've got him 3rd and long, and this is a time to make the play. Got him pinned deep.
Ellis will go with a couple things here. They're either going to try and get Fike on the edge with the run, or they'll try and get Smith on a play action. There's a pitch. Here comes Eck on the edge. He is going to be hit and dropped by Luke Reuter. Boy, a fine tackle by Luke. A pickup of 3 on the play. It'll bring up 4th down and 7.
And again, that's coming from that spot. Reuter, textbook, reading that on the outside, getting himself in good position, breaking down. and making a play.
Now Ellis will have to punt for the first time. Dalton Hensley in punt formation. TMP will hopefully be able to get something here as Josh Smith will snap it back. It's a good snap. Hensley gets the punt away. It's a good one. It's going to bounce. It's going to be picked up by Tate Garcia at the 50. Tate up the field, inside the 40, and pushed out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Monarchs will have it first down and 10 at their Ellis 36-yard line. Great field position for TMP. It looks like there is a flag. Is there a flag or is there not a flag? I don't see one on the field. It's going to be a false start or a legal formation.
Legal formation, evidently. Well, and they were kind of moving around, trying to get players in position.
I would imagine TMP would decline that and take it at the, well, at the 34-yard line. Legal formation, and TMP does decline it. And the Monarchs will have it first down and 10 at the Ellis 34-yard line with 10:35 to play.
Monarchs will take over first and 10.
TMP needs to make something happen. Gavin Shoemaker still on the sideline. Back to pass, Reuter. Throws it up the field. Has a man out there. It's incomplete, but that's going to be pass interference against Jeffrey Soneson on the far side. Creighton Renzi intended receiver, but Soneson never turned around to find the football. Creighton was trying to come back. And Craig Amrine not very happy, but he is not yelling at the official. He's getting on his player for not turning around.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happens. And the ball's a little bit underthrown. Creighton tried to make a nice adjustment. Coming back to the ball, almost made a nice catch out there, but in doing so, the defense just kind of did him a favor.
And that is a 15-yard penalty. So TMP will have it at the 21-yard line. 103 yards in penalties against Ellis tonight. They're giving TMP some opportunities. First down and 10. There's an inside handoff to Chase Worth. Boy, he went strong through the hole. Got met as he crossed the 20, gets down to the 17. Pickup of 3 on the play, second down and 7. Chase had to get through some traffic there for a moment. Second down and 7. Monarchs quickly to the line. Back to pass. Throw out in the flat. Catch is made by Rhodes. Makes one man miss. Lost his balance and gets inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line where it will be third down. He's knocked out of bounds. Bring up third down and we're going to call it 4. Luke Reuter's only thrown for 16 yards in the second half. Throws it out in the flat again, incomplete. Well, a good job by Trayton Krager of holding off after he realized that pass sailed incomplete. And fourth down, TMP's going to have to go for it. They need about the 10.5-yard line. Fourth down and 4. Will the Monarchs use the passing game or the running game? Reuter's going to throw it. He's under some pressure, trying to break away. He's not going to be able to do it. He's sacked at the 25-yard line by Ryan Hurl. A loss of 11 yards.
Sack was made in there by the Railers, number 11.
Well, they've brought some more pressure on the edge. Have the Railroaders, and that's been pretty effective on these last couple of series.
Oh, and that's something when Luke's getting blitzed and he's got a guy with some speed coming after him, he's got to find somebody, especially on a fourth down situation, and get rid of it because you don't get a second chance unless there's a penalty. So first down and 10, third quarterback sacked by the Railroaders. They've all been very, very big. There's a give up the middle to Hensley, and he will have nowhere to go, met right at the line of scrimmage. And that is going to be no gain on the play. It'll bring up second down and 10.
On the carry for the Railers, number 4.
Middle of that defense for TMP getting the job done. Michael Lager in there on the play. I see Gavin's parents down there with him. Chris Shoemaker. Makes you wonder if it's a concussion situation.
Kind of what it looks like.
There's a pitch out to Fike. He's looking for the edge. He's going to get to the edge. He's going to be hit. Crosses the 35 all the way up near the 40-yard line. They'll say the 39. Nope. Mark it back. I think we're going to have a block in the back. It looked like Carl Rack might have got blocked. Dalton Hensley doesn't like the call, but move it back. They're asking Caleb Higgins, what do you want to do? Well, we want to move it back.
Yeah, that's no-brainer.
It's a hold against the Railroaders. So another penalty against Ellis. A final from Phillipsburg. The Panthers over Smith Center 28-16. 5 minutes left in Plainville. Plainville on top of Norton by a score of 20-14. So second down and it's like 21, 22, 12-yard penalty for the Railroaders. Oh, and then TMP comes right across. Right across, they give 5 yards back. Chris Steckline wishes it wasn't quite as obvious as it was right there, but boy, when you're a defensive lineman and you're the only one that comes across and you shoot all the way behind the offensive line.
Well, you might as well sell out, right?
Yep. Hey, the thing he did though is he went low.
Yeah,
he did not come out of there shooting high. He shot in low, which you like. TMP on the road next week at Smith Center. Redmond 0-2 to start the season. They're probably not going to be very happy up there in Redmond territory. Now, Ellis just gave it right back as Joseph Eck was split to the near side. 120 yards in penalties now against the Railroaders. 13 penalties, 120 yards.
9:04 left. Now they've got them behind the chains. Defense has got to try to keep the field position and get the ball back.
Second down, 22. There's a pitch out. Here comes Fike looking for the edge and a nice tackle. Caleb Higgins really coming to the party tonight. It'll bring up third down.
Making the big stop for the Monarchs, number 50.
Third down at 17. Pick up a 5 on the play for Fike. Time becoming a factor, 8:40 and counting. Another final to give you. Abilene over Marysville, 14-12. So the Cowboys start out the season 2-0. High formation for Ellis. Haven't seen this much. They've ran it a couple times. Play fake. Smith rolls to his right, looking down the field for Sonneson. Gets to the edge. Carl Rack is there and brings him down. Boy, Carl doing a fantastic job keeping his outside arm free, making sure that Smith didn't get outside him, brought him down. A pickup of about 4 on the play. It'll bring up fourth down and a punting situation for Ellis.
Well, good job by the defense again. Getting the Railroader offense off the field here. Hoping for good field position, punting into the wind.
Well, now Gavin Shoemaker's back up. Has a helmet on.
Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's a real good sign. Pitch. The kick is a good one that time by Hensley. It's going to check up and be down at the TMP 49-yard line, which is where the Monarchs will take over. They have left very little room for error. Shoemaker still being shadowed by the trainer. First down and 10, TMP at their own 49-yard line, 8:07 to play in the ball game. Monarchs trail it by 16. They need a couple of scores and a couple of two-point conversions. Back to pass. Reuter throws it far out in the flat for Rack. He makes the catch. Carl inside the 40, and he's going to be brought down at the 33-yard line into Ellis territory. A pickup of 18 and a Monarch first down.
Oh, another nice throw and great catch and concentration by Rack on the far side. Looked like the Railroader defense had jumped that pattern a little bit.
Boy, Luke put that thing on a line. First and 10, low snap. Reuter rolling to his right, has some pressure, throws it, knocked down. Ryan Hurl knocks it away. And close to an illegal man downfield as Zane Staub was rolling to his right, but he has 3 yards, right?
Right.
Okay. If he was inside the 30, he would have been illegal man downfield, but he was about the 30.5-yard line. So second down after the incompletion. Second and 10, 33-yard line. Reuter's going to throw it again, a little inside screen to Creighton Renz, and he got rocked, but he is going to have about 6 yards on the play. Josh Smith in on the tackle for Ellis. That's a pickup of 6 yards, third down and 4.
Pass is completed from number 23, Luke Reuter, to number 7, Creighton Renz.
So third down and 4. TMP has 2 plays to get 4 yards to extend this drive. Reuter's going to keep it. He's going to have a first down. He's going to have more than that. Inside the 15, a stiff arm. Lowers his shoulder inside the 5, brought down at the 2-yard line. 25 yards on the carry for Reuter and a Monarch first down.
Nice effort once he got inside the 10-yard line. If he wouldn't have run out of room on the edge, he would have been able to stretch across the goal line.
Boy, that was just, he was not afraid of a little contact there either. First and goal from the 2. Monarchs need a score and a 2-point conversion. Chase Worth is going to get the carry. Boy, it looked like he tripped to the 1-yard line. Couple carries, 4 yards tonight for Chase. Second down and goal from the 1.
So the second down and goal from the 1 for the Monarchs.
And TMP gets the play call, 6:50 to go in the ball game. Reuter gets the snap, it's a low one, goes in, and he is going to be hit and dropped. Bryce Keithley comes in strong for Ellis and brings him down back at the 3, a loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah, unfortunately, this low snap. You know, Luke wanting to get that ball and head downhill. Got him slow start with handling the low snap.
Comes down to a timing issue again. Monarchs will run a jet sweep, looking for Tucker Rhodes, trying to get through some traffic towards the end zone. He's brought down at the 1, but a flag on the play. That's in the neighborhood of a hold. That's got to be the call, I would imagine. It is a hold against TMP and a crucial one. Monarchs had first and goal at the 2-yard line. Now they will have third and goal at the 12. Final from Great Bend. Great Bend Panthers scored 21 unanswered points in the second half and make that 22 unanswered, come back to beat Hayes High by a score of 35-14. Boy, a good effort by Randall Rath and his crew down there in Great Bend. Panthers, boy, they think they can do something this year. Boy, what a rivalry game. Third down and goal. They're going to mark it at the 13-yard line. Reuter looking to throw it under some pressure. Better get rid of it. Throws it up the field. Caught! Touchdown! Tucker Rhodes, a little improv by the junior quarterback. He dumps it right over the defender, and Rhodes is into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Monarchs are back in this thing. They need a 2-point conversion.
2 minutes to go, 6 plays, 49 yards. And I tell you what, little touch on that pass paid off big for the Monarchs.
Boy, he had somebody going down. 2-point conversion run by Joe Flax. Did he not get in?
They're saying down.
They say he is short of the goal line. Boy, he hurled himself towards the goal line, didn't get in. Now TMP needs 2 scores, down 42-32, but the Monarchs give themselves an opportunity with 6:08 to play on a 6-play, 51-yard drive, a 13-yard pass, which is the first touchdown pass of the season for Luke Reuter. And now do you have to onside kick at a point like this?
Well, you don't have to. And when they've had Ellis backed up here the last couple of drives, they've done a good job of keeping them contained. But at the same time, we saw them execute 2 pretty good onside kicks last week. So you may decide we need the ball back, we need it now. You know, don't want to give them a chance because they can chew up a lot of clock.
Yeah, they're good at chewing up clock with that run game. Absolutely fantastic.
For September 23rd, that is homecoming.
The last score again we had between Plainville and Norton. Plainville had a 20-14 lead on the Blue Jays. I would have to say that Norton probably the prohibitive favorite to win the Mid-Continent League, but Plainville with the statement win or lose after beating Smith Center a week ago, then coming back and not only playing with Norton, but having the lead. Monarchs line up. Still yet to see if it's an onside attempt. It is not going to be an onside attempt. Fike dropped it, picks it up at the 11-yard line, comes up the field. He's going to be hit and dropped. There's a flag on the play. No, he's still on his feet. Breaks a tackle. Look out, Rushoff's the only one. Now the Monarchs are still chasing him. It's fumbled. It's on the field, and it's picked up by TMP. The Monarchs have the football. There are flags all over the field. There's one at the Ellis 40 or 38-yard line, one at the TMP 37-yard line. Clay Fike is down right now. TMP has the ball. Let's sort things out right here. It looks like it's going to be TMP's ball, judging by how the officials are looking. They're not picking it up right now. Blocking the back on Ellis. Hold on Ellis. TMP will decline both penalties, and the Monarchs are going to have the football following the Ellis fumble.
Well, it's about as good as an onside kick.
Well,
didn't look like that for a while.
I thought once Fike broke through, I thought for sure he was gone, but give credit to Jace Rushoff for getting in front of him and slowing him down, and then I'm not sure who it was that caught him from behind, but they did a fumble, and TMP has it. So the Monarchs have the ball at their own 24-yard line, 5:48 to play. All of a sudden, the offense back on the field. You wonder how much energy does this Ellis defense have? And then you got to wonder, is Ellis short a guy right now? No, they're short one. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they got 11. One of those 11 right now, I don't believe, is Clay Fike. Ellis showing blitz. Luke Reuter back to pass. Under some pressure. Needs to throw it up the field. Nope, now he's going to run with it. Has some blocking. Gets to the edge. He's downfield at the 40, at the 50, and knocked out of bounds, and then gets pushed over the bench. Boy, that's got to be a personal foul.
Yeah,
it is. Now you got to wonder. Things are getting a little chippy. Again, we talk about that white line. That is not the first time. And Luke Reuter went flying over the bench on the far side and hurtled onto the track.
Yeah, that was.
Now you got to wonder if that's going to be an ejection.
That was way cheap. Yep.
So, where are they marking the ball at the 47-yard line? 29 yards on the carry for Luke Reuter. The TMP first down.
Be down to the 32.
Another 15 yards, 135 yards and penalties.
On the run for the Monarchs was number 23,
31.
Luke Reuter, and that was good enough for Monarch.
He's not your typical quarterback, though. He didn't lay on that track for very long. Back to pass, Luke. Looking down the field. Heaves it down the side. It's intercepted by Easton Smith. Out of bounds. And boy, Luke just floated that one up there. Smith was playing deep safety and deeper than the deepest. And boy, a huge play by the Ellis defense.
Yep, that was unfortunate. You're right. He was just sitting there, just flowing with Reuter, the quarterback, and reading him all the way down the field, and just broke on the ball and made a nice play for the Ellis defense.
And if it's not there, you got to throw it away. You cannot afford that, especially at this point in the ball game. So with 5:23 to go, Ellis gets the football back at their own 23-yard line. Up by 10, 42-32. I'd be shocked if Ellis puts this ball in the air. They're going to give it up the middle to Fike. Breaks a tackle, still on his feet across the 30, up to the 32-yard line. A pickup of 9 yards on the play. It's 2nd down and 1.
Well, he was able to shake off whatever was ailing him after the kickoff return.
Yeah, he was down for a little bit. Of course, that can be difficult. If you're caught from behind, you're not expecting to.
Might have just had the wind knocked out of him.
That can be painful. 2nd down and 1. TMP shows blitz up the middle. Fike with the carry, cannot get out of the grasp of Caleb Higgins. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 1.
On the stop for the Monarchs, number 50, Caleb Higgins.
3rd down and 1 after the 1-yard carry from Fike. Ellis quickly back to the line with 4:20 to play in the ball game. TMP, I would expect the Monarchs to sell out somewhere. Where are they going to choose to sell out on 3rd down and 1? Railroaders trying to get TMP to jump off. They are being very disciplined defensively. And we got a flag on the play. That is going to be a delay of game against the Railroaders. Easton Smith took too long. Once TMP didn't jump on the long count, all of a sudden he rose up, went back to reset, tried to get him to jump again, and the Monarchs weren't buying it. So 3rd down and 6 after the 5-yard penalty. There's the reverse going to Eck. He's going to not get there. Nice job by Carl Rack getting to the outside, waiting for it. A pickup of 3 on the plate will bring up 4th down and 3. 3 yards on the carry for Joseph Eck. 9 carries, 41 yards, 3:48 and counting to play. The one thing with this TMP offense, if they're able to get the ball back here, they are used to going quickly. That's how they go. So it favors you in a situation like this. But with only 3:35 remaining, they're going to need some help. Down by 10. There's a snap back. Now Hensley's going to throw it back. Has Fike open. Look out. He's got a 1st down, and he has a bevy of blockers in front of him on the run. Tripped up, brought down at the 40. Boy, a great job by the Railroaders on that one, and that might do it. Boy, a gutsy call by Craig Amrine on 4th and 3.
Yeah, gutsy call is the right way to describe it, absolutely, because if that ball hits the ground, doesn't make the 1st down, he gave the Monarchs a golden opportunity.
1 minute remaining in Plainville. Cardinals up 20-14 with the football. There's Hensley right up the middle, trying to break some tackles. And is going to be stopped in the backfield. A loss of a yard on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 11.
On the stop for the Monarchs, number 72, Alex Patel.
Patel in on the tackle for TMP. Boy, things looking bleak right now for the Monarchs. They have all 3 timeouts remaining, not choosing to use them yet. There's the pitch to Eck. He's going for the edge. TMP would like to shove him out of bounds. Did they? They did. Boy, huge. Eck has to go down before that point. But he is pushed out of bounds at the 44-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 3 on the play. Clock is stopped. So that's basically another timeout for TMP. If the clock was still running, Ellis wouldn't have to run another play until under 2 minutes to go. And a final from Plainville. The Cardinals beat Norton 20-14. That is a enormous win. There's a little dump pass incomplete.
Another favor.
They were looking for hurl and an incomplete pass, so TMP still with all 3 timeouts remaining, and it's 4th down. Boy, I don't understand that call at all. But I didn't really understand the fake punt either, so sometimes you try and catch the defense off guard.
Worked once, not so much this time.
4th down, and Ellis
I think they're going for it.
might be going for it. They are going to go for it. I would be surprised if Clay Fike doesn't have the ball in his hands on a sweep. And a timeout for Ellis. They're going to take it with 2:20 remaining here in the ball game. We're going to keep it right here with TMP trailing 42-32. Jeremy McGuire along with color analyst Dave Barber. Boy, back and forth, back and forth. TMP continues to give themselves chances. Ellis with some penalties that probably shouldn't have been. I mean, they're right calls, but just some mental mistakes.
Yeah.
And has helped TMP out. But what does TMP do in this final 2:20? What can they do?
Well, the first thing they got to do is take care of 4th down. If Ellis is going to go for it right here, if they can hold him right here, they'll have pretty good field position. And again, and you know that Ellis is going to go in that prevent, keep Smith back there at safety. You know, look for things in the middle of the field underneath a little bit. I think there's opportunities there.
Railroaders are going to go for it, so it appears on 4th down. Now, they're going to have Easton Smith in the shotgun formation. You also have to be aware here of a pooch kick. There's a snap back to Smith. No, he's going to throw it. Rolling to his right, steps up, throws it down the field. Incomplete, well short of the intended receiver. And a turnover on downs, and TMP has it 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line following the incompletion.
Boy, they really, again, trying to help the Monarchs out on that last series, going an incomplete pass, running a player out of bounds. And
there's still not very much time left in this ball game, but
there could be a lot less.
And TMP could have had to have burned a couple of timeouts. Then Ellis doesn't punt it right there. So even if you get a 20-yard punt, TMP has 77 yards to go. If you get a 30-yard punt, do the math, they have 87 yards to go. Ball will be spotted on the far hash. Again, that offensive line has done a pretty good job on that interior. Ellis, knowing TMP only has one back in the backfield, no tight ends, has started to really push things on the edge, which is causing the Monarchs problems. Reuter back to pass, a 4-man rush. Going to roll to his right, throws it over the middle. Garcia high for the catch. Brought down at the 42-yard line of Ellis. 15 yards and a TMP 1st down.
Well, that was a nice play by Garcia going up high to get that.
They'll mark it at the 41. 1st and 10 from the 41 for Luke Reuter and his Monarchs. Clock winds, 2 minutes to play. There's the snap. Reuter's going to throw it out in the flats. Rhodes makes the catch, but boy, Dalton Hensley was all over that one. That's going to be a loss on the play of where are they going to mark it back to the 47-yard line, a loss of 6 on the play. Second down, 16 for TMP. Back to pass. Reuter looking for a wheel, really doesn't have it there. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Going towards the 40-yard line, is going to be out of bounds right at the original line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 3rd down and 10. So Luke got 6 of those yards back. And it'll be 3rd down and 10 for TMP with 1:25 to go in the ball game.
Probably a pretty good decision to get what he could and get out of bounds.
Yeah, Ellis had good coverage. The Railroaders are given some open looks in the middle of the field. We take Garcia nearly lined up off sides. They're not going to call it. Now Reuter is going to roll to his left. Needs some help from somebody. Scoots up the field. He's going to be sacked. Clay Fike with the sack back at the 46-yard line. A loss of 5 yards on the play.
Again, some of the receivers downfield got to learn when he's rolling out like that and scrambling. They've got to move. Instead of standing there saying, throw it to me, the defense is just staying right there, pretty easy to cover.
If you're static as a receiver, as in not moving, guess what? To cover you, the defense doesn't have to move. And so, yeah, you said that. You said it just right, Dave. Luke was rolling to his left, and the receivers just stopped moving. You got to flow with him. You got to come back to the football, give him a target to throw to, and a mature move by Luke right there, realizing if he tries to force the ball into somebody there, even though chances aren't very good right now, your chances are gone because it's likely going to be intercepted.
Yeah, I think we've seen him make some big strides this week.
Well, 4th down, 15. TMP needs the Ellis 31-yard line for a first down. Back to pass Reuter, 3-man rush. They get after Luke. He gets around the edge, needs to throw it down the field, has a man. It's caught! That's a first down! A sliding catch at the 30-yard line by Creighton Wren. 16 yards and a first down for TMP. And they have life.
And I'm not sure he could have thrown that one any better.
TMP has to hurry up. They got to get back to the line, and they got to run something here. Back to pass Luke. Under pressure. Breaks free. Looking for somebody. They got to come back. He pump fakes. He's got to run out of bounds at the 26-yard line and pick up a 4 yards on the play for Luke Reuter. 49 seconds to go. TMP down by 10. They have to score, get the ball back, and score again. Second down and 6. Back to pass Reuter again. Throws it out in the flat. Has a man open. Catch is made inside the 15, and Renz leans forward to the 12-yard line. TMP will call a quick play. That's a 14-yard pickup. 42 seconds to go. You'd like to see the Monarchs go to the end zone here. Again, 3 timeouts remaining. Reuter, time to throw, steps up in the pocket, still looking. Now he throws it towards the end zone and incomplete. He was looking for, there's Tucker Rhodes out there, Tate Garcia was out there. Tate tried to show like he caught it, but boy, that ball pretty obvious that it skipped into him.
A little bit of a trap, but a nice effort.
Okay, you get it off a trap like that. Dark end zone, tough to see for an official. You never know. 30 seconds to go. TMP needs a touchdown. Reuter fumbles the football. It's covered by Chase Worth. Monarchs need a timeout here, and they'll call it with 26 seconds to go in the ball game, and we will stay right here with 26 seconds to go. I mean, TMP needs a touchdown in the next couple plays.
Yeah, I think both of these you've got to be almost looking to get the ball in the end zone. 2 chances.
Yep, 2 chances to go. We'll see what happens. Monarch football brought to you in part by Service Master Clean of Hayes, Master Cleaners, Insurance Planning Incorporated, Lifetime Dental Care, Home Oil and Supply, Hayes Chevrolet, Walmart, M&D Incorporated, by Verney's Hamburger House, by Commercial Builders. So, second down, or make that 3rd down and 14. So, yeah, you got 2 plays to get it into the end zone, or TMP could still get a first down at the 2.5-yard line. But Luke Reuter's done a good job finding his receivers. Tate Garcia's caught a few. Creighton Wren's caught a few. Tucker Rhodes has caught a few. Carl Rack has caught a few. They're all out on the field. Chase Worth is going to line up more like a flanker position right now for TMP. 3-man rush for the Railroaders. Reuter steps up in the pocket. He's hit. He breaks free. Still running. Boy, he's got to get it to the end zone right here. He's rolling, looking, throws it towards the end zone. It's tipped. Oh, and is that not a penalty? It looked like TMP had somebody decapitated. A nice comeback block. And the Railroaders have a man that's down right now.
Well,
that took 18 seconds.
That was
a completely legal block.
A big block. He took a shot.
You hope Daniel Carvajal's okay. He comes off to the sideline. Now it's 4th down, and no, this is going to be your ball game right here.
That play took a long time.
Yep, that's the only bad thing about that is it took forever. Reuter to throw on 4th down. Under pressure, steps up, throws it towards the end zone. It's tipped off the hands of Chase Worth and incomplete. And that's going to be your ball game. Incomplete pass. Ellis will take over on downs with 5 seconds left to go. And all the Railroaders are going to have to do now is take a knee, and they'll be victorious in tonight's ball game.
Oh, another pretty good effort by the Monarchs. Just couldn't quite make enough of those plays.
Boy, when they came back and tied it in the 3rd quarter, right away you thought, all right, here we go. And then when Ellis scored the next 16, boy, it was an uphill battle as Smith will take a knee, and that will be the final tonight. 42-32, Ellis wins it. Hard-fought game, little chippy. Don't mind that quite so much because you see the competitive fire from these guys. TMP falls by a score of 42-32, 0-2 on the season. Ellis with the win. They improved to 2-0. And these two teams, boy, they'll appreciate this game. There's going to be some sore bodies tomorrow, but Ellis comes out on top on the scoreboard by a score of 42-32. If you're watching on HayesPost.com or Eagle TV, we're going to end our broadcast here. If you're listening on 99 KZ Country, your scoreboard or your post-game show is coming up. Again, your final from Lewis Field, Ellis 42, TMP 32. This is Monarch Football.